Hi everyone, if you're here for the stream, my name is Mari Still Plays. Just bear with me a second. Also, big shout out to Tyrone Jr. 65 for following us. Got 2 viewers already. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. I'm just setting stuff up at the moment, and Tiara will be on their way. It's gonna be exciting to play Locomotive. I've been wanting to play Locomotive for a while. It's actually Locomotive. Not entirely sure how that should go down. Actually, I'm not even sure I've got it on the right. There we go. I knew I had it in the wrong category. We should go down. So we'll just wait for Tiara to pop in. Hello, where are you? Tiara is actually on their way back from something else. So I think I should get kick-started, and then Tiara will just like sort of jumping whenever. Welcome to the stream. Usually what happens is we play Ace Attorney games, but guess what? We worked our way through the entire Ace Attorney series. Some of you have been here for that. Thanks so much. You can go back and watch some of the episodes. We did not get around to uploading all the streams, so some of them will be on the Mari Still Plays YouTube channel. There'll be a couple from, well, one from last week, which is the final end game of all the last Ace Attorney game in the series, the Ace Attorney Investigations Game 2, which is Miles Edgeworth as the main character that you play. So yeah, we've been going through all of them, and so now we get to play some different games. We get to play some other mystery games, some other detective games, some other crime games, which will be really exciting and fun. And I've been waiting for that to have like a change of pace, and maybe some games that like Tiara has not played before as well, so we're kind of discovering them together. So that's exciting. As always, at the start of all of these streams, I like to make an acknowledgement of country. Just to acknowledge that I am on the land of the Yalukit Willem people, of the Bunwaram peoples of the Kulin Nation, and I pay my respects to the elders past and present. This land always was, always will be Aboriginal land and has never been ceded. I stand with them in their fight for equity, justice, reparations, a voice, treaties, and all the things that they should have and they deserve to have, and that they're fighting for. My ongoing ability to live, work and play on this land means that I'm participating in an ongoing colonial project. I am an invader and I am a settler here, and I acknowledge that I have some privilege in that, and I have an impact in being here. So I try to do these acknowledgements at the start of every stream so that people can educate themselves and learn, and they can go do some googling and find out what I'm talking about. And I hope that it spreads awareness and education, at least in that way. Yeah.
Surprise!
Hey, surprise, here's Creatrix Tiara.
Hello, sorry, I literally had to be driven over and I was still a bit behind. Hi! So you missed a lot.
No, we've just done the welcome and acknowledgement and explanation that we've now finished all of Ace Attorney. Shock, shock, horror, horror. And that we are going to, and here now here this is where I have not done my due diligence. Hold on. We're going to have to start playing other mystery games. We're going to be playing Locomotive. But chat amongst yourselves because apparently it has to be installed. Like, I am so underprepared. In my head, I thought we'd installed it because we played the demo. But, yeah. How are you been, dear?
Yeah. This is going to be like I played the demo, but that's all I played.
Yeah, we only got certain. We played the demo a bit together, right? Like, we only got so far.
We did play together, but I played first, like I told you about, and you were sort of live blogging it at me.
Oh, was I? Okay.
Yeah, you played it on your own. But you were like sending me messages about it.
That's fair.
Did you cut your hair?
I cut my hair.
Where did you cut your hair?
What do you mean, did you not know I cut my hair? I thought I told you I cut my hair.
You mentioned something about being scandalized by the scandalizing the hairdresser.
I did scandalize my hairdresser.
Makes sense.
I went to my hairdresser on Wednesday because I had an actual work function on the Thursday. And so,
yeah, that's right.
And so I was like, I actually joked and said, let me go make a hairdressing appointment. And then actually I was like, actually I do need to cut my hair, so like it's about time. And so I made the appointment and I went in the middle of the day and I got my hair cut. But like I went to her and I had long hair, so she was like thinking just to trim or whatever, and I was like, no. And I said, can you cut it so it looks like Takarazuka review, right? Cut it even shorter, right? And because she's Japanese, so she understands what I mean when I say Takarazuka review, right? So and we discussed it, but she was so like, and her hair is short, okay, it's like a short. It's up to here, but it's in straight layers, and so she was just like, oh, usually people want to keep it long if it's long, and I'm so scared for you, and you won't like it.
I've learned that a lot. I've got that a lot too, yeah.
Yeah, and so I was like, trust me, no, I don't care, okay? Right, but I will tell you that it poofs out like this. So she was like, okay, then we need to like do long on the bottom layers and like short on top. And I was like, yeah, okay, fine. And she's like, it's going to be a mess if it grows out. I was like, that's okay, I don't care about that. But yeah, and then she like did her thing, obviously. She's cut out a lot of the volume because otherwise it would have like ballooned out about here. So that's what she's done. And I'm like, okay, next time I come to you, we're going to cut it. We're going to do undercut, right? And a little bit long on top. Right? And she's like horrified. And she was like, what if you do like, I was like, it's hair, it'll grow back, it's fine. But so far, so good. It's just hair. And she's like, you're so brave. I was like, yeah. And she's like, what if your partner doesn't like it? I was like, then he can go jump off a cliff. I was like, I don't care. If he doesn't like it, it's my hair.
Yeah, I did notice your hair was different in the photos, but I didn't quite know that you had cut it. I thought you maybe had like, tied it up or something.
Oh, okay, so like Tiara and I, if we go to our TikToks, we've done like a day in our life by the hours thing because we've seen a lot of people do this, and we wanted to do it for a while. Yeah, and so we did this, and then it has, shall I say? Yeah, I had my haircut, so I thought you knew or you were going to know.
I think I didn't know the hair was different. I don't think I realized it was because it was cut. I honestly just thought you maybe tied it up.
Okay. Now just
Cool. But yeah, I've gotten the oh my god, most people want to keep their hair long conversation. I was like, nope, I cannot with long hair. I cannot.
We've unfortunately lost one viewer. I'm so sorry we bored you until we actually got this thing up on screen.
We're talking about hair. But yeah, the only time I could with long hair was when I had my blonde, because then it was half. It's the thing, like if you guys follow me and critics there, hi, hello. and I do PNG tubing, and that icon is basically what my hair was at one point. It was like half shaved, or kind of like a quarter shaved, 3/4 long. That I could do because it wasn't my entire head.
Hmm.
That
Okay.
was like, ooh, this is
So
funky.
yeah, just bear with me because I'm going to have to lower things so that I am not freaking out. Keep voice high, be in low. Because otherwise it bothers me greatly. And then I cannot blood defects. Jesus Christ, I don't. Hotspot visibility. Noir mode. What the heck is noir mode? Is it all black and white if it's noir? Main action name. Highlight all objects is at the tab button. Oh, alright. Visibility. Yes, maybe do that. Subtitles P. Alright. Oh, that's just default and dyslexic. Okay. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, we're going in blind.
Somewhat blind. We'll see what we remember of the demo.
Yeah, but it's also a chance things might have changed between the demo and now.
Probably. But we'll see.
But usually with the 8:30 streams, mine is blind and I am very not. Although I don't always remember like minutia. So this is the first time in a while that we're like the only other game we played on stream, you knew and I was coming in blind.
Yeah. They've been like the next big thing and a couple of other
Yeah,
games.
and Galaxy we were both a bit
Yeah.
blind on that. Yeah,
All right,
it's a rare occurrence.
Okay, hold on a
begin,
second.
shall we?
I think I may have to like change the settings a bit. Oops.
Arthur, stop your dilly
Please keep the
Coming, Lady
is-
Unterwald.
keep the text. If there's a way to change the font,
Thank
I would
you
be
all for coming.
up for that.
You want
You
to change
know
the
me
font?
as the aging heiress of the Waldbad
Yeah, I think
Empire.
it's you've read an option. I can read it, but it is a
But there
little bit
comes a
hard.
day for everyone when you know your time is up.
I think this is the
I've
dyslexia-friendly
long
font,
desired
which
to
is
leave my legacy
funny
in good
because,
hands.
well,
And after
not friendly in my
much
eyes, but I can still see
deliberation-
what's happening. Ooh.
Yeah,
Nope.
I can't get into settings now, so hold
That's
on.
fine, that's fine. No rush,
wait,
no
you're
rush.
very loud. Hold on. Ooh, yeah.
Hello.
Okay, say something.
Hello?
Yeah.
Am I still very loud?
And I'm just not sure how to.
Oh, hang.
Is this better?
What? Say something.
Am I sounding better?
Yeah, you're better. That's fine. That's not a problem. I'm just trying to make sure that the game audio is coming through.
I'm not hearing it on Discord, but I think that's gonna be a that's
It
gonna be
looks
a thing
like
no
we're
matter what.
approaching a
But
tunnel, ma'am.
Ugh. I do hope it's one of mine.
Be quiet, you idiots! We don't have all
Oh, wait, now I
day.
hear it.
Ahem. After much deliberation, it's my desire that the Unterwald estate be passed over in its entirety to...
Heavens above!
Artie, no!
Wait. It may just be a flesh wound.
nope.
You're telling us that's how it happened, Arthur?
This stinks, Bailey. It's got the unmistakable musk of guilt.
Careful, Lamont. We're dealing with a lawyer here.
Arthur Ackerman, attorney at law.
So we
Listen,
are still
Arthur,
playing a blue
You're
jacketed
accused
attorney.
of murdering your own client. What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh yeah, it is the dyslexic font. Yeah.
My hands are clean. I didn't kill Lady Unterwald.
I've got bad news for you, kid. Just take a look at those clammy, murderous hands.
Clammy?
Those are textbook murder mittens. Worst case I've ever seen.
What's your basis for all this?
There you are, Mr. Ackerman.
Sorry?
Kid, are you blind?
No, I'm just like
Trying to create an
grumbling
atmosphere
at
here.
this cop.
Just thought
We're
I'd
like, oh
check
my
if our guest
god,
needs
it's
anything.
definitely
A
you.
suspect, Jimmy. And we're in the middle of an interview.
Oh, how exciting! I hope you land the job, Mr. Ackerman. I'm rooting for
It's like,
you.
what evidence do they have against him?
Perhaps I can get a coffee for our interviewee.
No.
Tea.
Get out, kid.
He seems nice.
That damn coffee boy has thrown off the whole vibe. It's not as simple as it looks, you know.
Remember the exercises, Lamont?
Exercises?
I am confident. I have value. He was about to crack. I could feel it.
I wasn't.
Stay there, Arthur.
Sure thing. I'll be right here when you get back.
Okay.
No,
Looks like I'm what are they
you're
taking?
stuck.
Yeah. Hold on. Settings. What was it? Accessibility. So you wanted that changed. I wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay. Apply changes. Audio. Want to hear their voices a bit more. Probably be deafened by now. Okay, we can continue.
Yep. Oh, much better.
Yeah. Okay, so
I bet those keys would unlock these shackles.
don't have anything on. Oh.
I now regret never. It's full of.
So
There's
I've
nothing
been
more
sending you
reliable than
sort of
print media.
memes of Chapel Row and Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Mostly because Brad's been sending them to me, and
I
I
know
was
things
like,
look
why
bad.
why
I'm
are there
not
this
rooting
like
through
Chapel
trash
Row and Ace
just
Attorney
yet.
mashup all of a sudden? And then it turns out she's promoting her next single
It's every
cosplaying as a
bureaucrat's
lawyer.
dream. A box of neatly
and
organized
specifically in a
paperwork.
blue suit and a reddish tie.
It's every bureaucrat's dream.
And I'm just
a
like,
box of neatly
any sort of
organized paperwork.
depiction of a lawyer with a blue suit is immediately fucking Phoenix Wright. At this point. So it's like, this explains all the Ace Attorney memes. But wow, this has to, like, it's a blue suit is instant Phoenix.
Yeah.
Third place runner.
Hoping this eventual music
Most
video will have a
improved policing
full-on
award.
Phoenix Wright tribute. Chaperone comes like, it's
Looks
my
like
favorite
Lamont
video
won an
game. Like, oh
award.
my god, yes.
It's a level 3 in athletic prowess. It's a photo of a very large Lamont behind the wheel of a very small car.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at everything.
Yep, as you do with the games.
Yeah.
It's an article from Lamont and Bailey's first big case. Lumbering Flatfoot goes toe-to-toe with sole criminal. A petty thief at the shoe emporium was quickly brought to heel this morning
my God.
by Lex Lamont and his partner, Justice Bailey. There's a
What
photo of me surrounded by a significant amount of red yarn. That's probably not a good sign.
What were you saying?
Why do they call like detective types
You
flat
won't
food?
catch me incriminating myself, tiny
Because they
machine.
found the payment
Ah.
and they're chasing people, I assume.
You won't catch me. You won't catch. If I could just get out of these shackles. It's a lamp used for interrogating suspects. I can still see the lights when I close my eyes. It's a lamp. I can still see.
I didn't think that would do anything.
There's some-
Damn, it's slightly too weak. Maybe I could funnel the airflow.
Ah. You've made a windsock. He's free.
He's free.
That's taken care of, but I still need to find a way out of here.
Can't quite remember what happened, what we did.
I try to remember what you did in the demo.
Yeah, because I think like I hid behind the door, just trying to go through the window. But
It's a
yeah.
long way down. Perhaps that dumpster could break my fall.
Although-
Drat.
Let's try this again, Arthur. The whole story from the top.
Well, it began, as all good stories do.
With a hard-boiled yet handsome detective?
Hmm.
An ambiguous European locale. So number 1 is Ace Attorney. Number 2 is still Samurai. Number 3, I don't know. Number 4, definitely not Ace Attorney.
With a series of gratuitous establishing shots.
Okay, so we've gotten through the prologue.
So something he's done in the process of this story is how he ends up being arrested.
It all started on the Royce Express. The night was still young. I felt like the world was my oyster. I hope those oysters don't come back to haunt me.
That's going to be the Chekhov's gun. Specifically those oysters.
Ooh, I love a good brochure. This way, dining carriage, casino carriage, lounge area.
Is this the dark chiseled in outline? Yes, I am a little stuck and I need some answers. It's quite a sensitive matter. Excuse me, this is a private conversation.
Sorry.
Conversation. The way you'd say it sometimes.
I think she's...
What?
I heard the bit of the private conversation. It's like, ah, yes, you say it like, you say conversation like that sometimes.
I've always been fascinated by these little trolleys.
Sir, you can order from the dining carriage if you're hungry.
Just browsing.
It's a thief, too. I'm sure it ran off with my bracelet.
Are you sure you have not merely misplaced the item?
It's a very generous likeness of Lady Unterwald. There's not as many wrinkles as the real deal. I don't remember leaving my door open.
Someone's broken in. He's stealing his suits.
There, that should do it.
Not stealing his suits, but
Hello?
replacing them.
Oh, Mr. Ackerman, I presume. I was just...
Breaking and entering?
On the contrary, I've been sent by our mutual benefactor, Lady Unterwald.
Lady Unterwald, of course. If you've come about the sink, it was like that when I got here.
Oh, there's no need to be humble, Mr. Ackerman. 'Tis I, Herman Merman. Acclaimed novelist, detective extraordinaire.
Herman Merman, okay.
Is that a reference to something?
Surely you've read the stories of my
No.
cases.
I'm not a big reader of fiction. Sorry.
Ah, well, there's a letter for you on the
Oh, at least he
dresser.
took that. He took that well.
And the suit?
Lady Unterwald believes a change of attire is in order. I'll give you some privacy. Until we meet again, Mr. Ackerman.
What an unusual encounter. I suppose I should read Lady Unterwald's letter. I wonder what Lady Unterwald...
I have to do this manually.
Dear Arthur, please report to me at your earliest convenience. I have further amendments to make to my estate before the big announcement tonight.
As you know, it's my desire for every passenger aboard the Royce Express to not only enjoy themselves, but to part with a tale worth telling. While the flashy suit provided can be seen as a symbolic gesture of excitement and adventure, it's also a very literal one. Get out of those drab clothes and have yourself a good time. That's an order. Yours sincerely, Lady Unterwald. So, I need to meet with Lady Unterwald in her quarters. Provides the perfect... Hey, if you're not... It's a stack of files. Each one needs checking over. Lady Unterwald... It's given me the... One of my own... You've gotta have... This baby can... 1550 if I only pack 2 pairs of socks.
How many socks does this guy have?
I'll let me... I don't think... Cool mint advisory. Ingredients. Ethanol, 29.9%. Eucalyptol, menthol, methyl salicylate, paloxamer 407, thymol. Looking neat and... A portrait of Lady Unterwald in every room. That's the Royce Express guarantee. what's better than comfy slippers, a tall glass of milk, and an even taller stack of paperwork? Ah, it's got me. Nah. Look out, world. Arthur A. Ackerman. Hello? It's room 306. It's a fancy cart for transporting luggage. I've only ever seen these in hotels. This way for kitchen carriage, kitchen pantry, service carriages.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second because I've just spilled something on my sofa. I need to vacuum it back.
The name's Arthur Ackerman. Pleased to meet you.
Hello. Stop butting in, Hagen. He was talking to me. No, he was clearly talking to me, Gunther.
Well, I guess I was talking to both of you?
Both of us? At once? Well, what is it?
Are you both waiting for something?
We're waiting to be seated because someone forgot to make a dinner reservation. I thought you were going to do it. And don't even think about cutting in line, Arthur. I have low blood sugar.
Don't worry, I already ate. Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
She's just up ahead. Keep moving through the carriages, and you'll reach her eventually.
Thanks. Hey, aren't you the Gudrun twins?
That's us.
Of course, you're Lady Unterwald's nephews.
Auntie Unterwald put us in charge of the railway infrastructure. Tunnels and bridges, to be precise. Although one of those is clearly more important than the other. Indeed. Which do you prefer, Arthur?
I'm sorry?
What's more important? Tunnels or bridges?
What's your position on viaducts?
Well, those are bridge-like structures. I think that makes you a fellow bridge buff. No, that hardly counts. They're separate things. Don't try to complicate things, Arthur.
Sorry. Tunnels. I prefer to face obstacles head on.
Ah, I knew you'd be a fellow tunnelhead. Of course. You're just jealous because you got stuck building flimsy bridges. Excuse me, bridges are a feat of engineering. Not the ones you make, Hagen.
Looking forward to Lady Unterwald's speech?
Oh, yes. I believe Auntie Unterwald is to announce
The game
her
gives you a
successor.
psychological assessment
Mother
while you're
says
playing
she'll
it.
surely keep the estate in the family.
At the end, you
And
just
who
get
better to take over
like a
the
thing where
reins
it's like,
than
because
her
of these
most
choices, we have determined that
talented
you are this
nephew?
kind of person.
I
It just
couldn't
popped up and
agree
said
more.
Tunnelhead is an achievement.
I should
So,
probably
I've seen
go.
some games where they do
Bye.
that at the end, like, yes, we can figure out your psychology because blah blah blah. But usually they tell you that's what the game is about.
Please wait to be seated.
So just hold on a second because I need to go get something and also just double check that. Can you hear anything other than my voice right now?
Moment, no.
It's a little bit hard because I can hear what else is happening in the house because some people don't know the meaning of the word quiet. But I'm not always sure whether that gets picked up on mic. Just hold on because I have to go get myself snacks and also check that.
Okay.
I am back. It's snacky.
Everything okay?
Everything's okay. It's just
I
really.
guess it's more of a
It's
suggestion.
frustrating because if I can hear it, it distracts me. Doesn't matter whether like people on stream can hear it or not. So it's a bit of a problem because it's not fair as well. Because if people want to do stuff around me, they should be able to do stuff around me. Just it just seems to bother me. Noise just is bothering me a lot now. I don't know why that is.
Hello,
Hello.
Oh, this one.
Arthur Ackerman, at your service.
Suzanne Goldschmidt. Can I help you, Arthur?
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Oh, I'm with the band.
You're in a band?
You're looking at the lead singer in Balboa Swing.
Whoa!
What about yourself?
I'm Lady Unterwald's estate attorney.
Ah, so you're a paper pusher.
It has its moments. Sometimes I get to use the rubber stamp.
So official.
What's wrong with being
I got
a
gifted
paper
a
pusher?
stamp of my
Being
name.
a paper pusher
Like
isn't
a
a
Christmas
bad thing,
Secret Santa
Arthur.
thing
We
one time.
just move in different circles, that's all.
Aren't you supposed to be performing right now?
You're starting to sound like my stage manager. They'll call me when I'm needed.
As a stage
I've been
manager,
instructed to.
yes, we
have
will
a
call
good
you
time.
when you are needed, but also please do not
you think
stress the
I'm
fuck
that
out of
kinda
your stage
girl?
manager.
No, I mean,
Relax, I'm just
Yeah,
messing
we
with
are
you.
cat
I
herders.
probably just wanted
It
you
will
to
hurt
loosen up
you.
a bit.
But please, anything you can do to reduce the stress on your stage
any
manager would be
tips
super
for
helpful.
having some fun around
Like
here?
not disappearing
There are
when we
some
need you.
Simple pleasures in life we can all follow.
You have a call
Eat,
time.
drink,
You show up at your
sleep,
call time.
fuck.
Okay, I think I get it.
There's no need to be such a square, Arthur.
I take no issue with the square. Straight angles, all sides equal, perfectly reliable for a shape.
I guess I prefer to talk with people a little more rounded.
Favorite shape.
Do you really think I'm a square?
Well, a little spontaneity
Hello?
couldn't hurt, Arthur.
Yep.
Maybe it's
I wasn't
time
sure if you
to
could hear me ask
explore
you a
some
question.
new angles.
Can hear you. Just
What's your
focus
favorite
on-
shape?
I
Huh?
have to go.
What's
There's
your
an
favorite
old
shape?
lady waiting for me.
Don't have fun.
Really?
Not
Well,
feeling like nearly
I'm not
too
one
good.
to judge.
I like stars.
You would like stars.
Hello?
The name's Denola, kid. But
What
most
gave
people
it
call me
away?
Don or Donnie. You get my gist? That's a nice suit. So what's your deal? You some sort of tycoon or something?
Well, not really. You see, there's this old lady who told me to put it on, and I...
Let me stop you there. I don't think I want to know more. Besides, you're killing my vibe with that sweet patootie over there, you dig? Hey, while you're here, you could do me a little favor. You take this note and give it to that dame behind me, will ya?
You.
What is it?
It's a proposal of sorts, requesting we both make tracks to my suite. You get my drift?
I don't like the sound of that. Why is it so damp?
I soaked it in perfume. You don't know squat about wooing a dame, do you?
How much perfume you put on it?
Gross.
You have to make it good.
Hello?
Hello again, Arthur.
Would you care to take a look at this note?
Is this from the twit that's been making eyes at me all evening? I'd sooner jump out of this carriage window than rendezvous with that rotten egg.
Well, it's scented, at least.
Well, it certainly stinks of desperation.
Are you sure you can't accept that note?
No
I
means
told
no,
you,
lad.
I don't want anything from that rotten egg. It stinks of desperation.
I think I have to go.
Really?
I'll talk to him later.
Have you ever been in like a long
A little
train?
birdie told me that Lady
Right.
Unterwald plans to retire.
Long,
And
like a
how
train
did
like
you
this.
happen upon that little nugget of
Yeah,
information?
yeah.
I
Or there's like,
Sort
the
of.
idea is
I
like,
can't reveal my sources,
Yeah.
darling.
I've been
how
in
so?
fancy trains before. Don't know if it's like this sort of fancy. It's not like an overnight sleeper class.
Mm.
But been in other period trains before.
Oh yeah. Like, did you travel somewhere with it, or was it just like a display thing?
So if you go to Sri Lanka and you want to take train rides up to different places in the hills, etc., you can get on the old fashioned trains, and then be
Yep.
divided into first, second, third class carriages and things, and you get a taste of what it was like to be on those trains. And a lot of tourists do take them. The only comfortable class really is the first class, and it's very bare bones, and people are surprised by it. It looks nice, but it is very much like, yeah, it was bare bones back in the day because that's what was luxurious, like this is another, what they're depicting here is another level of luxury when you're like going through several countries on the continent and like you're traveling for days at a time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're doing short haul trips, but you're like your colonial British types or whatever at that period of time, you still want like a fancy first class thing, but it's a short trip. You're not going to expect like food and beverage service or anything like that. You just need a fancy class carriage to sit in, and that's about it, right? And then you get off at your date. You get on at your destination after coming from a hotel, right? And then you get off. You're at a hotel. You then go in a carriage to the train station. Get on your first class carriage. Then you get off your first class carriage at your destination. Get on another carriage and go to your hotel. Right? And then your hotel is where you'll have your meals and your bedding and everything, all of that. So that's what you do, because you don't have to take an overnight train. There might have been some services up to Jaffna and other parts, but I'm not sure we have those trains running at the moment for those. There's an overnight train to Jaffna for sure. I'm not sure if it's the same or if it's been an fancy updated train, because now it's not so much that class of people going or the tourists going, it's like actual commuter train for people. So
When
these
my
lemons
parents came to
free?
Malaysia for the first time in the 70s,
do
they had
you
to take a
actually
train from I
want
think
the
KL
lemons?
to JB.
I
And
might do.
they, it's the first time in Malaysia, and they got like really good service. It was like they were put in a fancy part of this train, and they were like, "Oh wow, Malaysian trains are like so fancy!
there.
My God, what an
The
upgrade!"
name's Ron.
And so my dad
I'm
wrote to
Arthur
his
Ackerman.
Can I
siblings
help
about
you,
it in
Arthur?
Bangladesh. He's like, "Hey, when you come to Malaysia, you check out the train. It's all really
Do
fancy
you
and
know where I
nice."
can find Lady
And so
Unterwald?
his siblings come
that?
by, and they take the
Lady
same train. It's kind of
Unterwald?
like just a regular train.
Heiress to the Voldbon
Like it's
Empire?
fine, but it's not fancy. And so they were
She
like, "Why are you
walks
telling us it's
around with a
fancy? We
cane.
went on the same
She's
train. It's like
really
normal."
old and
Turns
eccentric.
out they worked out later. What had happened was my mother's last name is Sultana. And so most likely the staff
then
at the
anywhere
train station were like,
exciting?
"Ah shit, the royal family is here and we have not planned anything. We must give them the royal treatment or they will have our heads."
You really don't know who Lady Unterwald is?
Like,
Doesn't ring
travel
a
around with
bell.
that name. My mom's not, as far as I know, any flavor royalty, but
What's
You
that
know?
you're drinking?
some
It's
people
a
don't know any
mimosa.
different and they don't want to
A
get in trouble.
bottomless mimosa, if you must know.
But like, it caused a little bit of trouble years later.
The bartender
When
and
she
I
was,
have a
like,
mutual understanding.
At some
I'll take
event,
them,
there was
and
like,
he
she
keeps
was
them
part of
coming.
charitable organization and they had like donated a whole bunch of money to
What kind of work are
an
you in,
orphanage or
Ron?
whatever.
I'm an
And
accountant.
they're doing
I'm
some
an
award
accountant.
presentation there.
Wow.
And
talk
someone
about a
who
dream
like
job.
knew my mom and
I've
worked
always wanted to
at the
perform
same
account
organization was
analysis.
like, "Hey, so can we use your like married name for this, which is not Sultana?"
Tell me about
It's
the
like, why?
exciting
It's
world of
like, because the
accounting.
actual Sultana
I
of
bet you
Johor
get
is
to
here,
review
and we
a
don't need to cause
lot
any
of financial
confusion.
paperwork.
Well, okay.
Hot
Sure.
damn.
Like a competing royal.
Tell me more about
I
being
got an accountant.
I'm just here
Finally,
to enjoy-
representation for me.
What did
It's a mimosa. A bottomless mimosa, if you must know.
I should be going.
Mm-hmm.
Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what will it be?
Have you seen...
Keep walking down the...
How'd you learn those fan...
my...
I should get
My
going.
parents would disagree with you. It's just 2 weeks.
What's this?
It's a recorker. It reseals open bottles.
Oh. Can I borrow it?
I guess.
Thanks! They're filled with nondescript types of brown liquid. I'm not sure who'd drink these willingly.
They're an acquired taste.
Ladder hemstitch, mitered corners, 100% white linen? Whew, these are some high-end cocktail napkins.
You should expect nothing less on the Royce Express.
Ladder hems... Whew.
You should expect...
Oh, are you nearly ready? I'm not getting any younger, dear.
Alas, you cannot rush perfection.
My apologies. Am I interrupting?
Not at all, Arthur. I'll be with you shortly. Pierre should take but a... moment!
Of course, he's called Pierre.
Oh, tremendous! I see even Arthur made an appearance.
I capture every detail in the frame, madame, exactly as I see it.
Well, I do wish you'd take some creative liberties, dear. We don't want anyone thinking I've got this many wrinkles.
As you wish.
We can attempt another portrait during my speech, if you like.
That's going to be important.
Arthur, I've just signed another amendment to my will. It's by the window.
Of course. I'll keep it safe in the briefcase for now.
This is where it all goes wrong.
You'll
Close
have to
the
accept my
briefcase.
apologies for all. I must confess, I'm a little
Oh,
nervous
no.
about the speech tonight.
Ma'am?
It's going to ruffle some feathers. But do you think any of them are cut out to take over the reins? Bickering sycophants, the lot of them. They're just waiting for me to kick the bucket, you know. Oh, it makes my blood boil just thinking about it. Would you be a dear and open the window? It's getting quite hot in here. I need some air.
It's a genuine... Take the office. It's a...
Can't you
Take the...
close it?
You can't close this, or you're so worried about the suitcase.
That's...
It's a letter from Lady Unter...
It's always annoying where it's like, I know the solution to this problem, but no one will let me use the solution to this problem. Because the plot demands that I do not use this solution.
Ah, that's better. I feel myself again. You might just be the most useful person here, Arthur. Now it's time to gather the
Oh, no. I knew... How could I... The drawer is... If I wedge something in the... It's too thick. Nah. That doesn't... I need to slide something thin and wiry between the gap. I've never... I didn't... Let's hope all the... It's the model... There's a lot of bouquets here. I'm starting to think I should have brought a gift. The card was signed from a Mr. Jean Liu. A secret admirer, perhaps? These petals smell quite fragrant. These petals...
It's love.
These petals... The will! It's caught on the window! I might still have time to grab it.
Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we?
Okay, meanwhile. What is he looking
Are
for?
you sure you haven't just misplaced your room keys, sir?
Misplaced? Must I remind you of who I am?
No, sir. You've been very clear.
'Tis I, Herman Merman! Surely you've read the stories of my cases. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman.
Sorry, sir. Not a big reader.
What, not even Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin?
No, sir.
Good heavens! My point being, I don't misplace things. I solve cases.
That's excellent news, sir. I'm sure you'll have no problem with the case of the missing room keys.
Well, yes! You're quite right. I smell a rat, and I'm going to sniff them out if my name isn't Herman Merman! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for gathering here.
Did we? This is the stopping point for the demo? No, we had Libido after the demo.
But I assure you they've made a grave mistake.
They couldn't have accounted for the presence of a world-renowned detective. There's a detective aboard this train? Oh, indeed there is. Well, where are they?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
And you have experience in solving murder cases, Mr. Merman?
I need not bore you with the
you're a
details.
fraud.
Let's get straight down to business, shall we? Behold!
Good heavens!
Lady Unterwald's final moments were captured by the renowned speed painter, Pierre Brosse. It's clear that nobody approached Lady
Although it
Unterwald
was dark.
directly.
That means the attack must have been made from a distance.
Mr. Ackerman, you were safekeeping Lady Unterwald's last will and testament?
That's right. I had to oversee some last-minute amendments to the will.
Are you suggesting this amended will could reveal a motive, Mr. Merman?
Indeed. I believe it to be the smoking gun that will unravel this entire mystery.
Bravo, Herman Merman! Bravo!
Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
You're not going to believe this, but,
Wait! You don't have the will? That was your only job!
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, I...
Herman Merman, are you all right? He's gone quite pale.
I may be hard of hearing, but it sounds like our detective is out of ideas.
Uh-oh.
Is that the sound of another tunnel?
No! That's when the killer strikes! Help! Somebody get me out of here!
Oh, and he's gone.
Herman? Well then. What do we do now?
Okay.
I need to find out who killed
There's
Lady
a
Unterwald,
will.
or I could be the next one to vanish. I'll need to talk to the other passengers. Maybe they saw something. Lady Unterwald's quarters could hold some clues. No! I can't lose it again! It's moved towards the sleeper carriages. If I can get that will back, it might hold some answers.
I don't think we get like a...
I'd say talk to everybody that's talkable. Now that there's been a change in circumstance.
Yeah.
I can make out the diamond... Evening, bar... What's the most difficult part of being a bartender?
To be a great bartender, one must master the art of multitasking and recalling information quickly.
I thought it'd be all the broken glass you have to sweep up. Can I ask for your advice, barkeep?
Ah, a bartender is always happy to lend a sympathetic ear. What's troubling you?
I may have accidentally lost Lady Unterwald's will.
I'm no expert, but that document sounds pretty important. Are you
Do not
working towards getting
accidentally
it
the
back?
cat.
I think I can, but it always seems just out of reach.
Patience might be in order. I'm sure you'll get your opportunity.
Thanks. I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald.
Well, that's a little above my pay grade. I suggest you keep exploring and make sure you speak to everyone. The clues will come to you eventually.
Thanks. Actually, I should get going. Hello again.
Can I help you?
I can't believe Lady Unterwald was killed.
Uh-huh. It's a tragedy, to be sure.
You still have no idea?
Not a clue.
Are you just gonna sit at the bar all evening drinking mimosas?
Yep.
Trat. Why?
Do you have it?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I should be going.
You're not gonna find out what about the world of accounting.
No, because he's gonna be useful later. I know.
Wouldn't they have halted the train if someone died?
They don't want to cause panic or suspicion amongst the throng.
My money's on that wealthy tycoon. He seems like trouble to me.
What you eating?
Hello there.
Hello.
Sorry about Lady Unterwald.
What do you want, Arthur?
No, what you're snacking on?
Did you spend much time with Lady Unterwald?
Oh, yes, we had all kinds of meetings with her. She used to have so many fun sayings. Gunther, we need to discuss this bloated budget. Hagen, we've experienced yet another cave-in. Do we really need another tunnel here? Ha ha! Classic, Auntie.
Did Lady Unterwald have any enemies?
Yuck!
Mari,
Enemies
what's
of
your
the
snack?
poor people, Arthur. The
What's my
wealthy
snack?
have
Sweet chili and sour cream.
adversaries. They're a much
Ooh.
higher class of opponent.
My mistake. Did Lady Unterwald have any adversaries?
That's more like it, Arthur. I assume a lot of people were jealous of her wealth and power and world-class railway empire.
Interesting.
Hold on, be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rather than going through the packet, I just thought I'd put the chips into a bowl. Just easier.
Did Lady
That's more. I assume a lot of and.
Interesting. I noticed the empty plates. Lost your appetite?
Don't even get me started. We waited all this time for a table, only for the kitchen to close. Hopefully it opens soon. I'm getting hungry. Hunger is one thing, but I'm absolutely starving. Is that right? Well,
I didn't try to
I'm
one up
positively
each other.
famished. Famished? If this wasn't a restaurant, I'd smack you across the mouth. Not if I smacked you first. What was that? Nothing.
I should probably go.
Bye.
Over here. You delivered my proposal yet, kid?
Well,
Atta boy. You just watch and learn now. So, Dollface, how about it? I don't write love letters for every broad I see, you know. You should be grateful.
Oh, in that case, allow me to show you my gratitude.
You see, kid? It's that easy.
Ooh.
See you around, Arthur.
Unrequited love.
A key.
Don dropped his keys in the commotion. I really should return them to him. Don didn't even finish his meal. What a waste!
Oh, what do you think? He doesn't say.
Don didn't even...
It'll be a mystery.
Looks like Don booked the honeymoon suite. Room 303. I love a good...
Thank you for calling the Royce Express.
Lady Unterv...
This call may be recorded for training purposes.
Oh, it's just a recording.
Welcome to the Dirk Chiselton hotline. Stuck on a puzzle or don't know what to do?
Oh, the hint
Consult
system.
with the best detective in town, Dirk Chiselton. I can provide you with hints and clues. If you can't find the hint you're looking for, you probably don't need to solve that puzzle right now. Just hang up when you're done. All right. What do you need?
Oops.
I don't know if it's just me, but I can't hear them. It's really weird.
I can kind of hear it on my end.
The luggage room. Hello?
I can definitely
I guess nobody's there. It's room 302. Hello? Looks like nobody's home. The door sign reads, "Do not disturb." It's room 303.
Ah, it's the room you have the keys
Don?
for.
Are you in there? I could let myself in and leave the keys inside. Oh, I guess he's not in here. Ugh. That's They've settled in... Everything's just been thrown in here.
I think you come a little early.
We're coming a bit early.
There's nothing in there. A tiny... There are piles of wooden casino chips in
Ooh,
these
the
boxes.
Cheater. He's a gambling cheater.
Hmm?
He cheats at gambling.
Mm-hmm.
That's for the roulette wheel.
Uh-oh. Someone's... I better find some...
That's enough, Tony. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet. Between the two of us, I'm not the bad guy, you hear?
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
Someone will be us.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
Ah, so it's all my fault. I suppose in your mind I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. Don't be so absurd. We're done here.
Oh, you're not done until I say so. I have a feeling the authorities would find this very compelling.
It's all my fault. I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. You've been recording?
When you're in my line of work, you need a little insurance, you know? Consider it an incentive to stay in line. Besides, I've got a new scheme in play. I'm telling you, Bergman, I won't lose this time.
You better be right.
Yeah, I need to bring the accounts and take it to the accountant at the bar.
It sounds like Bergman has fallen in with the wrong crowd. I should get my hands on that ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters. Looks like Don's been practicing poetry. I guess Don's been winning big at the casino.
I'll have to come back here.
Yep.
It's room 304.
Oh, if we should talk to him right now. Need to go get the accounts first, I think.
This way for dining carriage, sleeper carriage, kitchen carriage, kitchen pantry, service carriages.
Put it all on, red.
I imagine it's a fun way to lose all your savings.
You're half right. I'm not having much fun.
I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy.
Things are coming up green for Donnie.
Who's the suit?
You better
How
not
about
be
we put
bad
it all
luck,
on
mister.
black?
You said that loud.
He seems to be doing well. Too well. It looks like he's...
Yep, big cheater.
It looks like he's manipulating the outcome somehow.
Ow! I love it! All right, I want everything on red.
I'm afraid the Royce Express has been slipping in standards for some time now.
But to have vermin aboard the train, have things really got so bad?
I'm telling you, it was as big as a house cat.
Oh, how revolting.
Oh yeah, I won.
I heard the lady took a tumble on stage during her big speech.
All right, let's put everything on.
I hope she's not too badly hurt.
Hard to tell. They're keeping it all hush-hush.
I wouldn't want to be the poor... cheating strictly prohibited. There is to be no
money in the
counting,
bag,
money
baby.
laundering, cheating the system, winning too frequently,
Winning too
exploitation
frequently, you
of
can't be
everyday
too lucky.
items, and or natural phenomena.
Put it all
Rule
on,
breakers will find themselves
red.
immediately ejected from the premises.
You're gonna be tossed from the moving train.
I guess so.
This way for lounge area. Unterwald carriages.
Ooh, I don't remember this thing.
It's nothing interesting.
Oh, that's when the murder happened.
How are you holding up, Doc? Doctor?
I really thought Herman would be able to help us.
I think he's too distraught to talk right now. It's a harsh reminder of where Lady Unterwald fell. It looks expensive, and it smells like mahogany. Nah. This led to the backstage area before they locked it up. I suppose it's the guest list for the green room. VIPs only. I don't recognize most of these names, but I see Herman made the cut.
Never thought of a
That's
green
a
room
hefty
being like a
looking ear
VIP
trumpet.
only place.
Any chance I can
I never thought of
borrow
a
it?
green room as being
What
a
could you
VIP
possibly
only
need it
place.
for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Hello, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
You'll have to speak up, dear. I'm a little hard of hearing, you see.
Sorry, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Who's that?
It's me. I'm an attorney at law.
You're a terrible bore.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Who's to say? Now, what is it you want?
You're Arista Goodrun, aren't you?
Yes. Now, what of it? Do you make a habit of bothering people and asking them stupid questions?
Were you at all close to Lady Unterwald?
Of course. She even gave my boys cushy jobs in the family business. Have you met them? They're imbeciles.
Did you also have a job in the family business?
I did. I never shied away from getting my hands dirty, you see. I'm an engineer at heart, always been fascinated by mechanisms. You know, I even helped design the Royce Express.
You said you worked on the Royce Express?
Oh yes, I know all her little quirks. She's not your standard steam engine, you know.
She isn't?
You're traveling aboard one of the first steam turbine locomotives.
What's a steam turbine locomotive?
I'm talking about steam power, boy! She may be experimental, but you're riding on the future
When is
of
this set?
transportation.
Whoa!
If you ask me, too many naysayers are betting on diesel.
They are?
The Royce Express is a real challenge to that notion.
About your hearing device. Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Actually,
Very well.
do those twins always argue with each other?
Their constant one-upmanship is incredibly tiresome.
Thank you, I was
Only
wondering
last
the
week
same
they
thing.
tried to lay claim to a designer sports bag.
It, didn't go well?
Oh, they argued back and forth for hours, tugging at it viciously. You should have seen their faces when I told them it was a cheap fake. Of course, by then, the bag was in tatters.
I should get going.
Farewell.
Sorry, sir. The lounge and beyond are strictly off limits for now.
But there's a killer on the loose. I'm the only one who would act.
No exceptions.
I'm still. Let me throw.
Sorry, sir. As
Oh
I
no,
said.
you can't get to the house. The room.
I have a. So I can.
I'm afraid, Lady Underwood.
Could you?
No.
Allergies.
Fragrance sensitivity, they call it.
Oh!
Filled with
Well, we
pungent
got a
perfume
thing.
and all those fresh flowers. I'm not taking my chances.
What would happen if you sent off your allergies?
Oh, it's quite the sight to behold. I've been known to go beet red. That's when I need to seek immediate medical attention, of course.
Oh.
But I'd be fine.
You would?
Eventually. Sorry, sir.
I'm leaving.
I mean, we don't want to
But I'll
commit
be-
medical assault, but at the same time.
I need to find a. That doesn't work.
Nah, just give him the love note.
Looks like you have a secret admirer.
A secret admirer? This is... And the scent. It's so awful. Wait, this note is perfumed?
I believe so. Are you all right?
Weren't you listening? I'm terribly allergic to fragrance.
You've gone beet red.
I have? I need to find a doctor right away. Don't go in there while I'm gone, Mr. Ackerman.
I wouldn't dream of it.
I would just do it instead.
This note is a potential biohazard. I wouldn't want it to fall into the wrong hands. Bergman said that he'd hidden the company accounts ledger somewhere in here. I should look around for clues. Whew.
Have you grown chilies before?
Yeah, I've grown chilies before. We have chilies right now on the balcony.
Ooh. Chili. Yep, you jumped ahead a puzzle. You figured out a puzzle before you got told to.
Oh, this is the accounting.
This is the
table
ledger
that
that Bergman mentioned. I should ask him about those
But
discrepancies.
like, you know, figuring out, oh, you need the wire hanger on the door before he's like,
Yeah,
the door is
we
that.
tried the clothes hanger before and it didn't work.
Who's there?
Nobody!
Herman?
Go away!
What are you doing in there?
There's a killer on the loose, Mr. Ackerman.
So, you're hiding?
Merely a tactical retreat. It's all part of the strategy. Lower their guard, wait for things to blow over, then I can strike when they least suspect it.
You're supposed to be helping to solve the case.
I assure you I'm working diligently to solve the case, but I can't become a part of the story. Not when everything points to me being another potential victim.
You clearly know something, Herman.
All I know for sure is we're both knee-deep in Lady Unterwald's affairs. We may never know what she was ultimately up to, but it got her killed. I have a strong desire to avoid the same fate, Mr. Ackerman.
Suit yourself.
Don't tell anyone.
I never took Lady... I don't think it was...
Why can't we open this thing? I want to open this thing.
It has secrets. What is the thing next to the note?
This is that recorker thing from the bar.
Right.
This is the wax seal.
And this is the last wax seal I'll receive from Lady Unterwald. I'm sure we'd find a lot of creative accounting in here. These petals... Lady Unter... The card was...
Mr. Jean-Luc? Jean-Luc?
Can you, what does inspecting
I should
the
confront
ledger tell
Bergman
you?
about this ledger.
We need more information, so we need to like...
Talk to the accountant.
It's a harsh...
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I should have...
He's in his cups, but okay.
He's in his cups.
How about we put it all on black?
It looks like he... I found a hidden... I suspect... Want to have a look?
Well, have you
Oh.
Ah, man. I thought you'd be more useful.
Hello. Arthur A. I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald estate. Can you believe it, Arthur? What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
My feelings...
Is there something...
What do you think happened to Herman Merman?
I'm not sure. Perhaps he fled once he realized he'd painted a target on his back. Surely the killer would be working to address any threats, tie up any loose ends. You're looking like a particularly loose end, if you don't mind me saying.
Because I was handling Lady Unterwald's will and testament?
Precisely.
Who'd want to bring harm to Lady Unterwald?
Well, when you generate as much wealth, power, and influence as she did, you naturally create a few adversaries along the way, no?
Any guesses as to who the killer could be?
I'm sure there are many on board this train who felt spurned by Lady Unterwald, but I'm hoping to stay out of these proceedings where possible. I wouldn't want to make a target of myself with a killer on the loose.
What do you make of this ledger, Bergman?
Where did you get that?
I found it, sealed away in the bottom of a locked drawer.
How peculiar. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh, really? Then we should pass this to the authorities when they arrive.
No!
I'd bet if they were to audit this ledger, the numbers wouldn't add up.
Listen, Arthur. I'm in a bit of a bind here. Ashamed to say I've fallen in with a rather unscrupulous individual.
Are you talking about Donnie Donato?
I'm afraid so. They managed to exploit my weakness, don't you see? I'm a victim in all this, Arthur.
It's time to come clean. What's going on?
It's Donnie. He's concocted a scheme to cheat at the casino tables. We need to stop him, Arthur. I can't afford to lose more of the estate's money. I'll make this right as soon as he's no longer a threat, I assure you.
Tell me about Donnie's gambling scheme.
I believe he's using magnetism to alter the outcome of the roulette table. You have to stop him, Arthur.
Was Donnie trying to blackmail you?
He recorded the whole thing, Arthur. If I walk away from Donnie, he'll use those recordings against me.
Doesn't this give you a clear motive for killing Lady Unterwald?
No, I would never do such a thing. Donnie may be a bully, a swindler, and a cheat, but he's no killer.
Is the Unterwald estate in financial trouble?
The truth is, the coffers are almost empty, Arthur. I thought I could use Donnie's connections to replenish the funds. Rather foolish of me in retrospect.
I need to go now.
All right, Arthur.
again.
Can I help?
Are you...
And interrupt my...
I should be going.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's really helpful.
Yeah, I thought the accountant would have like, would be able to like, oh, here's where the inconsistency is. And I'm like, well, specifically.
This is
You
where
can-
Donnie
you have
put his
something
gambling
more to
scheme into
confront
motion.
Bergman with.
It couldn't hurt to look around.
Where is my financial, not, where is my forensic accounting game?
I'm sure Don won't mind if I borrow this. They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern. Bergman said...
No, the curse would be that we have to run back and forth to fix this bit of it.
All right, I want everything on red.
I should pick my moment. I should pick my moment. I should pick my moment.
I think he, I think he says something. Oh, yep. Yeah.
Bad luck, old chap.
I lost? How? Oh, wait right here, pal.
I should see where he goes.
I just take a stroll, a jog.
Looks like...
We have to get in there before he does.
I better get out of...
Damn thieving casino. I'm supposed to be stealing from them. No matter. Still got plenty of chips left. It should be enough to get my winnings back. And then some.
Ooh, destroy it under the bed.
The secret panel was right around here. Aha! Let's take a look. That's a lot of contraband. Yoink! That should be all of them.
I have to close this.
Let's try this one more time.
You know, you're starting to feel like bad luck, kid. Step away from the table, pronto. I ain't messing around no more. All on black.
Oh dear.
That's not possible. Excuse me. This damn watch must be on the fritz. At this rate, I'm gonna run out of chips. Wait a second. No, No, I've been robbed! Huh.
Magnet
So
disappearing.
this is what it feels like. Okay, Don. The jig is up, and I owe a lot of money. No need to panic. I could jump off at the next bend. Yeah, maybe cross at the border.
Dun dun dun.
Greetings, Mr. Donato.
Might we ask to have a friendly chat?
About your most recent gambling activities? Yeah, sure thing.
A most unscrupulous individual is gambling with counterfeit chips.
Fake chips? We suspect this individual has also taken a creative approach to magnetism.
An unsanctioned use of physical phenomena.
Magnetism?
The capacity to attract and repulse forces between objects.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Then allow my associate to demonstrate. All right, stop. Oh, not the face.
Ouch. I guess the house always wins.
Okay, so now we're suddenly in part 2.
Now we're in uncharted territory.
Uncharted territory.
Because I think
Thanks
that's
for
what the
dealing
demo
with
ends.
Don, Arthur. I know you didn't have to help me, considering the circumstances.
I still have a responsibility to the estate, and Don was gambling estate funds.
Oh, quite right. One last thing. I believe the doctor was looking to speak with you.
They were?
Indeed. I believe he's just about managed to pull himself together. You'll find him in Lady Unterwald's quarters, no doubt combing over her personal effects.
All right, I'll check up on him.
I'll be in the lounge if you need me.
Psst. We need to talk.
Who is this broad?
I think that's the one on the phone.
Diana Osterhagen. Pleased to finally make your acquaintance.
Lovely to meet you, Miss Osterhagen. I'm Arthur Ackerman.
It's a terrible shock about Lady Unterwald. That wasn't part of the plan.
Plan?
Still, I was surprised at the low turnout for her announcement.
Oh, well, I'm afraid Lady Unterwald was estranged from her family.
I heard her personal lawyer kept writing them out of the inheritance.
Well...
Listen, we shouldn't talk here.
We shouldn't?
I'm all for exchanging pleasantries, but there's too many eyes on us.
There are?
A note.
Take this. Follow the instructions and meet me at the rendezvous. If we have business to discuss, we'll discuss it there.
A napkin? Is there something on my face? You said something about a plan?
Trust me, that napkin has everything you need.
I was sure Diana wrote something on this napkin, but it's blank.
Okay, it's one of those invisible gadgets. Okay, right, never mind. We need to go talk to the doctor. I'll come back.
Bartender might have answers.
No. We need to do the lemon thingy to make invisible writing show up. But I'm gonna go see what the doctor wants first. You can just wait. What is happening here? Oh, you're just serving stuff. Okay, I was a bit confused. What is it?
Trust me,
That's what they all say.
What did you do with Donnie Donato?
The casino cheat? He's been handled.
Oh, why are they shaking hands so hard?
Handled? Huh. That sounds ominous.
What's happening here?
Is someone there?
Good evening, sir. Are you watching closely? Did you see me make my move?
Are we
Don't waste my time, kid.
Are you going to be...
I heard Lady Untervold's bumbling attorney lost her will and testament.
Really? How awful.
It was quite a sight to behold, apparently.
He was chasing down the carriage after it.
Good evening, hon. Do you have any winnings?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Great. How much do you want to exchange?
This many?
Oh, goodness. Just a moment.
Cheat yourself.
Thanks.
Oh, now we have money.
Good evening. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That we cheated to get. We'll get kicked off the train. This is why the police are talking to us.
No, but like we can't carry counterfeit chips, right? So we need to get rid of them anyway. We may end up giving this money to Bergman for the treasury anyway. But
Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
How are you going to fix the estate's finances?
I don't know if there's a quick fix for this one, Arthur. But with Donnie out of the picture, I can begin the work to set things right. Thanks again.
You mentioned the doctor wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I believe he's in Lady Unterwald's quarters, just up ahead.
Do you think Herman was right about the will?
That it would point the finger at Lady Unterwald's killer? I'm not sure. But I'd have thought you'd know better than anyone on that subject. You were her estate attorney, after all.
There were just so many amendments. It was hard to keep track. I should be leaving.
All right.
Can you give him the money?
Not right now. The twins are here.
Hello there.
I am a bit worried that
What
I
do you
do
want,
certain things in
Arthur?
sequence.
I'm sure Lady Unter...
I was her favorite. No, she told me I was. Oh, please. She probably just confused you for me. I was the favorite. Me. No. Me. 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 Me.
That's enough bickering, boys. Haven't we suffered enough?
Sorry, Mother.
Hello again.
What is it you want?
I should get going.
Farewell.
Nothing new for us.
Doctor?
Arthur, thank you for coming. Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician. Or at least, I was.
I'm sorry about Lady Unterwald, Dr. Hirsch.
It's Hirsch! Hirsch! Oh, they're not going to call me Dr. Hirsch, are they?
Strong.
I can see the headlines already. There's nothing I could have done without my medical briefcase.
How can I help? What do you need?
With Herman gone, I need you to help me find some answers.
Answers?
Help me look around. Does anything look out of place?
I didn't know Lady Unterwald played an instrument.
She didn't. At least not to my knowledge.
Oh.
How can I help?
Was Lady Unterwald in poor health at all?
Oh, quite the opposite. Lady Unterwald was exceedingly spry for her age. She liked to keep me around in case of emergencies. But I didn't sign up for this.
Who would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
I think we both know Lady Unterwald made a fair few enemies with her eccentricities.
Go on.
If the lady felt someone was undeserving of her inheritance, she wouldn't hesitate to remove them from her will.
Oh dear. She did write out a cousin for chewing too loudly that one time.
When there's wealth, power, and influence to play for, nobody is without suspicion.
Got any lead?
You had... I was hoping you... Well, be quicker. There are plenty...
Were you close enough to witness what happened?
I'm not yet able to determine a cause of... my working hypothesis. The lady suffered a penetrating blow and died near instantaneously.
Do you have any
Alas, I only got a brief look at the weapon before Lady Unterwald was carried away. As we didn't see
Where that the
anyone
train hasn't
approach
stopped
Lady
anywhere.
Unterwald, she must
I
have
think
been
she's either
struck
back
from a
in the green
distance.
room or in a service carriage.
You mentioned a missing briefcase?
We hung on.
That's right. It's been missing for some time, I'm afraid. It had all my clinical equipment and contained sensitive patient records.
That sounds like a clue to me. Do you suspect foul play?
Oh, I had...
Do you remember where you last saw your briefcase?
Let's see. I was tending to someone who'd had one drink too many. There was a patient who'd suffered a hand injury. Yes, I took them both behind the red curtain in the casino.
That
it
mystery
could
hand
still
thing.
be there.
So, what's behind the red curtain?
I'm afraid I can't say, Arthur. It's called a secret society for a reason.
Wait, you're saying there's a secret society behind the curtain?
No, nobody said anything about a secret society. Oh, I've gone and put my foot in it again, haven't I?
About this...
Arthur, I'm not so...
Come on!
It's not that easy.
There's a...
Arthur, please.
You said...
Arthur, I'll never live it down.
Do you think...
Of course not.
Which is...
Arthur, please. I've already...
Can you teach...
Even if I could teach you the handshake, I'd likely be a pattern or two behind at this point. They are known to routinely change it.
What if I figured out the current pattern?
If you were to figure out a way to capture the current pattern, I'd be open to discussing it with the utmost discretion.
Well, watching someone.
That's all for now.
Very well.
That's odd. Has this been moved recently?
The rug? I don't believe so.
It wasn't like Lady Unterwald to leave things out of place.
A hatch?
Aha! A hidden hatch!
Good heavens!
I wonder what's inside.
Careful, Arthur. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
A hidden safe!
Why would Lady Unterwald need to hide something like this?
In hindsight, Lady Unterwald was right to have trust issues.
The safe could hold the answers we're looking for, Arthur.
But how do we get inside? There are two locking mechanisms here. There's a combination lock. Looks like I'll need to put in a 6-digit number. And this looks like a listening device. Could this lock be voice activated? This looks like a list.
Need to find like a thing that has a recording of her. Music instrument case is suspicious.
I'll just take a handful. Lady Unterwald hated balloons.
Phew. It's a habanero pepper plant. Stay well away if you want to keep your taste buds.
Herman? Huh.
How can I help?
Can I ask about you? Did it contain any of Lady Unterwald's personal details?
As a matter of fact, it did contain her confidential medical records.
Are we talking date of birth, address history, embarrassing medical conditions?
I'm afraid I can't. It's important I respect.
I'll bet.
Oh, here.
What kind?
My step. A thermometer, various syringes, tongue depressors. Not to mention my sphygmomanometer.
You just made that one up.
I did no such thing.
Why haven't you looked for...
I'd gladly search for it. If I can glean any...
Actually...
Hopefully.
That's all for now.
Can you do more with the cello case, or?
No, there's nothing we can do really with the cello case.
They smell quite fragrant. I'm sure I can put Don's winnings to better use. Hello again.
What is it you want, Arthur?
I should get going.
Farewell.
Hello there.
Hello. What do you...
I should...
Bye.
So at some point we probably need them to fight.
Oh, so you can get the horn.
Yeah, the horn gets it. We talk to Bergman now.
Hello.
Hello again. How can I help?
Can you... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we got this.
What can you tell me?
A hidden safe?
It came out of the floor, in her quarters.
Goodness. Would have made a much better hiding spot for my ledger in hindsight. You're right.
What happens if you give him the money?
All right.
Because he's still like, he's the treasurer, but he's the one who got the finances in a mess in the first place.
Yeah, but that's what happens if you try to give him the money.
I don't know. Let's see.
I'm not handing over my ill-gotten gains without a reason.
Ah, man.
Okay, so
fine.
Yeah, we need to have an idea of what we can do with
I mean, the money would be Lady Unterwald's anyway, right? So it's like, you're just returning it.
Well, it's a question of like, now we've got this other woman, Diana. And I suspect Diana wants us to assist in... Okay, come back here. I need to watch you shake. Okay.
Oh boy, it's old clammy hands. Aren't your eyes open? Are you not awake?
I'm a little...
Don't wait.
You might have to give him a specific verbal response. Maybe it's time to talk to Diana. She might be able to let you in.
Oh, it's old.
Well,
Are
he
you
said,
watching?
What's going on?
He's not giving you a chance to like give a
Yes.
to see a pattern.
Because we saw the pattern. And
Yeah, but you're not able to do anything about it. I think you need a verbal response of some kind.
I think no. I think like, we're supposed to look at the pattern and then talk to the doctor again. But I think okay, we need to do a few other things before we watch that pattern again. But it is changing.
Yeah, I think you do need to deal with the Diana thing now.
I should pick it up first.
Oh, the painter's here.
Well, I'll just take one.
Okay, let's come and talk to the painter. Oh, new peoples.
Yep.
Hello again. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, monsieur, I've lost everything.
You must have been very close.
No, it's not that. She owed me so much money.
Oh, well, we have money to give you.
I was going to get paid after the speech.
Oh! There. Your payment, surely you had something agreed in writing.
Alas, our arrangement was but a delicate dance of words.
You only had a verbal agreement?
Oui, but Lady Unterwald is no longer here to keep her word. Never again, monsieur!
Did you see anything suspicious during the speech?
As you know, I capture every detail in the frame just as I see it. But the lights went out moments before we went through that tunnel. When we emerged, all I could see was that look of terror frozen on her face.
You didn't see anybody get close to Lady Unterwald?
If somebody approached Lady Unterwald with a weapon, I would have captured it. I assure you, nobody moves faster than I can speed paint.
Who do you think would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
Isn't it obvious? A rival artist surely consumed by jealousy. They would stop at nothing to ruin my livelihood.
Someone's been threatening you?
Well, no, but it's a chilling thought.
Won't you have to find yourself a new muse?
First things first. Much like the greats before me, I shall channel my suffering into art. Only then can I begin the arduous task of finding myself a new muse.
Are you interested in doing some work for hire?
Bravo, monsieur! I mean, I may be interested in taking on a small commission. For the right price, of course.
Is he gonna paint the handshakes for us?
Oh, maybe.
There is something I'd like you to help me with.
Ah, what is it that you wish to capture? The human condition?
Not exactly.
I'll need to be paid in advance. And no, I don't work for exposure.
Oh, we got the money.
Can't afford to make that mistake again.
This commission, what would you take as payment?
I'll need an upfront cash payment. No checks, IOUs, or other empty promises.
Give him the money.
Yeah.
I bid you adieu.
Yeah.
I assume he's gonna speed paint the handshakes.
Would this bag of cash be enough for a commission?
Monsieur, I shall draw you like one of my French bulldogs. Are you ready?
There we go, it is.
Ready?
Here's the handshake.
Then let us begin. Show me exaltation. What a big smile, beautiful. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Give me contemplation. Ah, I can see you're thinking very hard. For this
The
next
handshake's going
one,
forever.
you're flabbergasted. Oui, oui, you've never looked more confused. Ah, pure perfection. I feel rejuvenated. Thank you, Arthur.
Don't mention it. Pierre managed to capture the handshakes in the background of these sketches. I should take them to Dr. Hirsch and see what he can tell me.
Can we see them?
I can see the various handshakes in the background of these
Ah.
sketches. I'll still need some help to figure out the correct order.
We can go do Diana's thing, and we can go finish this thing off. What do you want to do?
Maybe let's finish off this thing. I thought Diana's thing was to help us get inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, what
I think
happens
there's
here if we
something
do that?
here, but it's not quite legible.
Not quite legible, so you might need to do a little bit more.
What the hell else do we have to do?
I was sure Diana wrote something on this napkin. but
Bartender
it's-
might know.
Yeah, let's finish this. I'll talk to you. Do we have to go? Oh, we may need to hold it over a flame to heat it up a bit. Because the invisible ink, it's lemon, it's an acid, and then you have to hold it over a flame, I think. Yeah, I think you do have to heat it up.
How can I...
That's all for now.
Very well. How can I help us?
Here, I managed to capture the current handshake pattern.
You did?
I just need some help with the phrases.
Indeed. Let's take a little look, shall we? Are you watching closely? Did you see me make my move?
I've watched your dance of digits, and I handedly approve.
Aren't your eyes open? Are you not wide awake?
If you think I'm still sleeping, you should give me a shake.
How low will you go? How high will you jump?
Perhaps you'd settle for a simple fist bump?
You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
I assure you, these palms, they have a strong
The
grip.
only thing this secret society does is shake hands.
Here, I'll write it down for you.
Thanks.
There we go. We can now join the secret society.
Hello.
Hello again, Arthur. How can I help?
Yep, spam 2 seconds.
I should be leaving now.
All right.
Print.
Oh, we got spam?
Yes, and I'm trying to ban it, but my computer thinks I want to print the chat instead.
Okay, that's okay. Hold on. Alright. I blocked it on my end. Let's see.
It is banned.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh boy, it's old clammy hands again. You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
I assure you, these palms, they have a strong grip.
Aren't your eyes open? Are you not awake?
If you think I'm still sleeping, you should give me a shake.
Are you watching closely? Did you see me make my move?
Who is Brian?
The guy
I've
who's
watched
shaking your hand.
dance of
I know.
digits, and I handedly approve.
How low will you go? How high will you jump?
Perhaps you'd settle for a simple fist bump?
Right this way, sir.
Arthur Ackerman, we've been expecting you for some time.
You have?
Oh, they know him.
Another newbie? Which one is this?
The uninitiated one.
The who?
You know, the dummy.
What's going on here?
Come forth, my child. Take my hand. Let us see what the future has in store for you.
You're going to read my palm?
One moment. Ah, yes. I see it now.
What do you see?
I see a foul concoction. It will bring you closer to the truth. Beware the doppelganger, for they will be instrumental to your undoing. Unaware to all, a dangerous secret has been hatched. That which is lost must be found. 3 at odds must come together to break their chains. Good fortune will come to you, but at a great price.
Fascinating. What does it all mean?
Honestly, I have no idea.
What? Well, what good is that?
Look, I'm trying to see the visions of the future. The understanding part is a little trickier. I haven't mastered that yet. Anyway, I suppose an introduction is in order. Welcome to the Order of Idle Hands.
The what?
The Order of...
Yes, thank you, Brother Jared. We are the Order of Idle Hands, the guiding hand of the Unterwald Empire. We exist to protect Lady Unterwald and her interests.
But, Lady Unterwald is dead.
Yes, well, things have admittedly gone a bit astray in the last few hours.
Look, there's no need to rub it in, is there?
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Look, we've all had a very productive meeting.
And?
We feel we should probably defer to Lady Unterwald's final wishes on this.
The best way to do that will be to get a look at
everyone
her
needs
last
this one
and
will.
testament.
You mean the one that her careless attorney lost?
Okay, now who's rubbing it in?
Now, I know tensions are high, but we need to keep our composure. Perhaps you could provide a status report on your efforts, Arthur.
I'm still working to get the last will and testament back. While I was looking, I discovered a hidden safe in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Is that so?
I don't think we knew about that one, did we?
It's sealed shut, but with the right information, I think we could get it open. It's possible that Lady Unterwald kept a copy of her will inside that safe.
Oh, well, that is good news.
That would certainly save us the headache of coming up with a better plan.
Indeed, I think that wraps things up quite neatly then.
What do you mean?
All right, Arthur, just let us know when you've got that safe open and we'll take it from there.
But...
Excellent work.
What's behind you, bro? Is what I want.
Secrets.
I don't think I can use them.
Ah, the...
If you want
As
to use
I
the
live
Kathy,
and
you have to bring the
breathe.
napkin over to it.
I was starting to think you were just a...
Yes, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Just tell me, how'd you figure out the 5-fingered handshake of formality?
Sorry, can't tell you. It's a secret.
Funny guy, thinking you can keep secrets from a secret society? That's hilarious stuff.
You have to admit. So, what does the Order of Idle Hands actually do?
The Order was set up as a secret committee of sorts. We worked to ensure Lady Unterwald's business affairs were smoothly orchestrated behind the scenes.
And how's that going?
It hasn't been our finest hour.
What will you do about Lady Unterwald's murder?
It's probably best we don't meddle any further. Not until Lady Unterwald's last will and testament is in our hands.
I'm looking for the doctor's medical briefcase.
Dr. Hirsch misplaced his bag, huh? Any unattended luggage is usually thrown back into the storage room. You'd need a key to get in there, though.
Do you have any ideas on opening a locked safe?
Got any explosives to hand?
No,
Too bad.
So...
Go on.
I paid the world.
Yeah, he doesn't believe you.
I should be going.
Come and...
Hello.
Salutations. I'm Sister Gretchen, Chief Officer of the Itinerary.
Have you...
I'm afraid not. If anyone comes...
Thanks. What's on the itinerary?
Oh, with the death of Lady Undervold,
What an inconvenience.
I know! I'm gonna have to start the whole thing from scratch.
These people live on another planet.
Any ideas on how to get Lady Unterwald's safe open?
That depends. What kind of
The
locks are
secret
we
society
working
with no
with?
purpose anymore.
The safe has 2 mechanisms, a combination lock and a voice-activated lock.
The combination sounds simple enough. It's likely a date or number sequence. But a voice-activated lock? How's your Lady Undervold impression?
Far from convincing, I'm afraid. Is this level of secrecy really necessary?
Back when I first joined, a simple nod and a wink sufficed. Then we transitioned to the passwords. After that, it was the handshakes. Now Brother Jared is researching invisible ink.
You can't stop the march of progression, Gretchen.
How is the new itinerary coming along?
I'm still trying to formulate a new agenda. So far, I've written down recover the last will and testament of Lady Untervold. How are you doing on that end?
I'm still working on that. I should really get going.
See you.
What's that book you're reading?
Oh, this? It's Dr. Fogg's Guide to Invisibility.
The title is written in invisible ink, see?
I don't see.
Exactly. That's how you know it's the real deal. The author has his handshakes, but secret messages, invisible ink. This is going to elevate us to a whole new level.
I like the notion that when they turn around, they look like monkeys in the hoods.
Oh, yeah.
Hey there.
Greetings. I am Brother Jared, custodian of the Silken Palms. How can I be of assistance?
I mean, bit of an unfortunate thing when it looks like they have like slightly darker complexion.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening.
Custodian of the Silken Palms?
Oh, yes. Did you know the hands are the most used parts of the body?
Is that true?
I'm the first line of defense against wrinkles, cracking, and dehydration. It's a lot of responsibility.
What does the Custodian of the Silken Palms do exactly?
Cuticle care, nail filing, the odd hand massage here and there. I've even formulated my own hand cream, packed with essential oils. It's known to boost moisture levels and skin elasticity.
They're quite therapeutic, you know.
Moisturized any hands lately?
Why? Are you looking to make an appointment? I'm sure I could squeeze you in.
That won't be necessary.
Another time, then.
Does your guidebook explain how to reveal hidden messages?
Well, sure. There's a whole chapter on it. But no spoilers, okay? I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Can I borrow your copy of Dr. Fogg's Guide to Invisibility?
No way. I'm not done with it yet.
Okay, I think we need to swap it with that poetry book.
Have you seen the doctor's briefcase around?
Oh, yeah.
Can't say that I have. Sorry.
He's gonna be so confused.
I should really...
Don't be a...
Seems to be something here, but I'm not sure if it's a...
Hello there.
Good evening, sir.
I've always wanted to join a secret society. What's it like being in the Order of Idle Hands?
All too familiar, I'm
So do
afraid.
I.
There's ceremonial robes and subterfuge, but at the end of the day, I'm still serving drinks and nibbles.
Ah, but I'll bet those appetizers are from an equally secret menu.
I couldn't possibly say, sir.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Do you know when the kitchen will reopen?
I'm sure things will be up and running again shortly. Just as soon as the kitchen staff have regained their composure.
Oh, what's happened to the kitchen?
Have you
stuff? We
seen
need
a
to go check
doctor's
about
briefcase
kitchen
around
stuff.
here?
A briefcase? I'm afraid not. Monsieur Masson may have seen it.
So that means we were
You
trying to
could
have
try
dinner, but
asking him.
then stuff happened and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't
So
I'd best be
something's
going.
happened in the kitchen,
Very
but we
good,
haven't
sir.
gone to the kitchen side, so we don't know yet.
Hello?
What?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Sure you.
They aren't holding you hostage here, are they?
What? Not at all.
Have you seen a briefcase around here?
What?
It contains important documents relating to Lady Unterwald. Oh. I'll be back later.
Okay, so I don't think we can click on any of that. We can...
Hello. Have you...
Sorry,
What?
yes, the order... Since its inception, the order... However, I must...
What?
The first order of business... Are you making it...
I'm...
Just let us...
Nice.
They were source...
His mother, if you must know.
She's a wonderful seamstress.
What's with the gentleman on the sofa?
Dr. Hirsch brought him in this afternoon. It seems he went a bit overboard with the drinks.
Not to worry, though. Maurice is keeping an eye on him for us. Isn't that right, Maurice?
Any idea when he'll be back to his senses?
Judging by his current condition, I doubt it'll be anytime soon.
I'll be going now.
Speak soon.
Okay, so I think first we need to swap the book out.
Barkeep may have some ideas about a hangover cure.
Yeah. I want to go check out... Talk to him. I want to go check out the kitchen carriage.
Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what will it be?
Can I ask...
Ah, what's troubling?
How can I read the...
Oh, we talk...
Maybe. If there's something there, I can't see it.
I'm sure there are ways to reveal. You might want to do some reading up on the topic.
I still...
You'll get your...
You really...
Of course.
I found a hidden safe, but I'm not sure how to open it.
Not sure if I'll be much help to you there. If it's a combination lock, it could be something personal.
Personal? Like an important date?
Well, that's what I do.
I'll keep that in mind. Actually, I should get going. Evening, barkeep.
Ah,
Can I order a drink?
sure. What did you have in mind?
Strong cup of coffee, maybe.
What for?
If you wanted to wake up the drunk.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think I'm gonna get this now.
Actually,
All right.
You stay here, you stay put.
I should get
I
going.
need to go to the kitchen first and see what the hell is going on. I assume it's rats. Or the body. Or something. Now I actually wanted to see these fellows. Who are these fellows? You can't talk to them, they're just scenery fellows. They're scenery fellows.
They're scenery fellows for now.
Okay.
303 is the Dawn's room.
Yeah.
the luggage room.
Oh yeah, this is where the
Anyone in? They
Bags
must
might
have
be.
left.
Ah, Jesus! Oh, right. Okay. That's when the bouncer's broke in.
Donnie!
Yeah.
Those goons from the casino must have taken him away.
Oh, the recording device gives that to Bergman.
Looks like I'll need another wire reel to record anything new.
Or you might have Lady Unterwald on there that unlocks the voice.
It's a magnetized ball that Donnie was using to cheat at roulette.
This is the book of poetry you wanted, right?
Don left his poetry.
You mentioned the unmentionable.
Wasn't there a way to turn something in here?
Everything's just... They've settled into... That doesn't work.
We need it for something else.
I'll need another wire reel to record anything new.
Well, we have a wire reel.
Nope. I guess Doc...
What are you trying to do?
I'm just looking through. See if there's anything else we need from this room.
What happens if you flip the light switch? Okay, nothing of note happens.
A bit garish.
Quarters. Don't know who this is.
It's a fancy... I've only ever...
Because in the demo, they wouldn't let us go too far in the kitchen garage.
What happened here?
Qua! What are you doing in here? Not another health inspector, we hope?
I'm not sure I can handle another inspection.
No, I'm an attorney.
Oh, zut. That's even worse.
So much worse! Can't you see the kitchen is off limits right now? Come back when we've cleaned up.
Okay, I'm going.
Well, you're not gonna get any answers in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think we need to go swap that book out.
Yep. Swap the book out.
Run, this was again. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. There was a key. We got a key for the storage room at some point, and I'm trying to remember in the demo where the hell is the
storage room key or Dawn's key?
No, I know we have Dawn's key, but I think we got a key from somewhere, and I'm trying to remember where we got a key.
Oh, you mean the key for his shackles at the beginning?
No. I mean a key for the storage compartment.
When did we get that?
In the demo, so I'm not sure it's quite correct, but like, it's not gonna match up, but...
Yeah, it might not be a thing anymore.
Okay, so we need to stand here and then swap it out when he's distracted.
Maybe.
Let's do a book swap.
I think I'll...
Hey there.
Hello again.
Do you, think the waiter's palms look dry?
What? Where? The waiter's palms have ample moisture, I can assure you.
Sorry, I must have been mistaken.
Switcheroo.
Okay, now let's read this dash thing.
It's Dr. Fogg's Guide to Invisibility. Apply gentle heat to the paper to reveal messages written in invisible ink. Avoid using candles, matches, or any open flames.
Candles.
They might just send your message up in smoke. Maybe I can find what I'm looking for in the kitchen?
Okay, so that's your excuse to go to the kitchen.
Okay. probably just rub your hands together and that would be sufficient. Or like any one of these table lamps, to be honest. Oh, they're clean
now.
You again?
Oh, zut! The attorney has returned.
Can't you see the kitchen is off limits right now?
Come back when we've cleaned up.
Okay, I'm going.
Clean enough. There is a. Can you examine the little rat burrow back there?
No, I don't think we can. Because
Okay, so let's not listen to your conversation, right?
Can't you
come?
Okay.
Right. I don't know what else to do. I do wonder if you cause a fight with the twins, then when their mother goes to complain, you can steal the horn away.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it will let us do that without us knowing what we need it for. Always cool then.
Yeah, what does Clive have to say?
Thank you for calling the Royce Express. This call may be
What do you need?
I need a hint. I need to access the kitchen, but the chefs won't let me in.
Well, you ain't getting past them. I'd wait them out. I'm sure they'll be done soon.
Okay, timing.
How can I get information out of Mr. Masson?
It seems like he's either too drunk.
Oh, we need to get drunk.
That's enough?
Okay. Need the barkeep to give you the strongest drink he can make.
Evening, barkeep. Can I order?
Sure.
Just give me something brimming with alcohol.
Have you got any identification?
I may.
Then you know.
Are you?
That. All right.
Okay.
We need to go to
Actually,
this
room. All right.
I should get going. They're filled with. I'm not sure.
They're an aquarium.
So it might be actually in other suit jacket, so.
It's got me. Oh, let me. Nah. It's a stack of files. Each one needs. This baby. 1550. Cool. Advisory. Ingredient.
We can't drink that. We don't seem to. Oh. Can we do it on this?
Provides the Hey, if you're not.
How come we can't even go through our own suits? ID, we need ID. So is that not the option? How the hell are we gonna get ID?
Forge it. Or steal it.
Is that sufficient?
It's the last correspondence I received.
Because it's to us.
And this is the last wax.
Maybe is that sufficient as ID?
I don't know. You can try. I would also suggest
maybe we should look at these statues.
George Unterwald. A loving husband. A loving husband. Gone, but not forgotten. I think this was Lady Unterwald's husband. I wonder what happened to him. It's room 306. Lady J. Unterwald, heiress of the Unterwald Empire. It's a very generous likeness of Lady Unterwald. There's not as many wrinkles as the real deal. Eve? I should get going.
Say about the ID?
They wouldn't appreciate that.
Nope, that didn't work.
What do you think of this?
You can keep it.
He's not phased. Did you ask Clive? Did you ask Clive?
Who's Clive?
The hint phone.
No, it's Dirk Chiselman. Not Clive. Where did you get Clive from?
I thought his name was Clive. Wait.
Wait,
Wait, hang on.
In the game. It's Dirk Chiselton.
I could have sworn his name was Clive.
Thank you for calling this call.
What do you need?
Oh my god, where did I get the name Clive from? I gotta Google this. Locomotive Clive. I just need to know that there is a Clive.
I need another.
What's Mr. Masson been drinking?
I need another.
Try to learn what Mr. Masson is drinking.
I need another.
Personally,
That's enough hints for now.
I'm calling him Clive now. I don't care.
Maybe we just have to.
No, he's Clive forever.
Maybe we just have to pretend that like we're getting another drink from a song or something.
Hello there.
Possibly.
Good evening, sir.
What's the matter?
The doctor suspected a highly acute case of alcohol poisoning.
What has Mr. Masson been drinking?
It's a nigh-lethal combination of ethanol, cocktail perfume, and
we can make it ourselves.
All mixed to perfection within a single large container.
Does this drink have a name?
Rosebud.
Indeed. Monsieur Masson refers to it as the Rosebud.
We can make this ourselves.
How do I get one of those rosebuds?
Monsieur Masson has become quite fond of them. He may be holding the last one. However, you could check with the barman to be sure.
All right. Remind me again. What's in a rosebud?
It's a nigh-lethal combination
Yep,
of
and we've got all
ethanol,
three.
cocktail perfume, and assorted petal
Your
leaf,
mouthwash,
all
the
mixed to
letter,
perfection
and
within a single
the flower
large
thing we picked
container.
up.
Oh,
We
of
just don't have a
course.
container.
I'd best be.
Very good.
Evening, barkeep.
What will it be?
Can I order?
Sure.
What can you?
It's an almost lethal combination of ethanol, rose petals, and cocktail perfume.
Can I have one?
Sorry. Spin a pop.
What if I get?
Well,
great. What ingredient?
I'm all out of rose petals and cocktail perfume. If you can find me something like that, I could create an approximation.
Got them both.
Actually,
all right.
I should get going.
Okay, so we have to then go pick up the ethanol, maybe?
You don't need the ethanol.
The cool mint, because it has to be a perfume thing, right?
We have the perfume, it's in the letter.
I'm not sure if
that's the only thing that's perfumed and is dripping. It's the letter.
Cool mint flavored mouthwash.
It won't let you take
Advisory,
the mouthwash. It
contains pure ethanol.
That's you make your own.
Ethanol, 29.
Yeah, see, you can't take it with you.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm wondering why it's there.
Red herring.
I found these loose petals. Think you could use them to make a rosebud?
Sure. That should be close enough to the real deal. I'm still missing the cocktail perfume, though.
Jesus Christ, what are people drinking these days? Oh my God.
With it himself, so.
This letter is positively dripping with perfume. Think you could use this to make a rosebud?
Sure. We can give it a shot. That's the plant fibers and the floral essence accounted for. Everything I need to make a rosebud. Now, I can't legally give you the real deal if you're anywhere under 200 pounds. Your liver would give in.
So, what can you give me?
I'll make you a Bud Light. It has all the flavor
All
of
that
a
set up
rosebud,
just for that joke.
but you'll still be able to, you know...
Form sentences?
Precisely.
Doing an ID for that.
It's nice when an inventory item has several uses. Don't do this at home, kids.
I mean, don't do any alcohol at home, kids. Just, you know, with your kids.
It's delicious!
What do you mean it's delicious?
Enjoy!
I might be able to make it stronger
In on
with some
TikTok, the person
experimentation.
who's making cakes
something to
that are
mix it
based
all
on
up
perfume
in.
notes.
Yeah, but he's now saying we should make it stronger.
That doesn't work.
I just try talking to him.
No. We've decided that we can make it stronger somehow.
Well, Devi, that's where the mouthwash comes in.
Yeah. Look at the way he runs.
So there's this baker on TikTok who's worked out that, you know,
now we
there's something about like certain flavors go together well.
Yeah.
It's like, well, when people make perfume, usually certain perfume notes go together well. And so it's like, what if you translate those perfume notes to food? Would they work together as flavors? And so she's been making cakes based on like well-known perfumes and seeing whether they translate well as like edible flavors or not. And they all sound really good.
Hello?
Like I think there's maybe
guess
one
nobody's
cake
home.
that didn't quite work out, but everything else turned out to be pretty good.
Oh, so they're thinking just because stuff goes together in a perfume, it might also actually work together in a...
Yeah, so that was she wanted to test that, whether you'd have the same effect. And for the most part, yes, one didn't quite work, but everything else seemed to have worked out.
Okay, we need something to mix it in.
Can you not combine it in your inventory?
We can't combine it in the inventory. It needs to be mixed in.
It's already full.
There you go.
Can you pour some of the mouthwash into the sink? That you? Maybe your sink, not Dawn's? Or is it the drink you have to pour a little bit out of? Try the mouthwash first. See if you can like.
Nah.
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 That I think when it glows, something interesting happens.
Nope.
That's just when
Nope.
comes across anything, put on anything.
On typewriter.
We need a container. Let's go see if the kitchen is sorted yet.
It's a fancy. I've only ever seen.
You again?
No.
Oh, zut! The attorney has returned.
Can't you see the kitchen is off limits right now?
Come back when we've cleaned up.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, is that why we need the horn?
Ooh, maybe. Try that. Yeah, get the twins to start a fight.
Hello there.
Hello. What do you...
Which one of you?
I already... Not this again. She told me I... Me. No, me. 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 Me.
Oh, she has a long thing behind.
What did I tell you about bickering?
I mean, there has to be a purpose for. Oh, there, take.
Haven't we suffered enough?
Sorry, Mother.
Yoink.
Done. Okay. Great. Now you're running away.
Okay, so.
I'm sure there's a good reason why I'd need an old lady's hearing aid. I can't think of one just yet. That doesn't work. The liquid would pour straight through. Nah.
Bud Light and the ear horn?
Nope. The liquid would pour straight through.
Oh. Well, now we have a horn.
We're just not sure what to do with it.
Uh-huh.
Nah.
No. Okay.
What's that? Was one of the things you rescued tape or something?
That's the Bergman recording.
I'm sure Bergman will choose his words more carefully in the future.
Corking. Oh, yep. There we go.
Okay.
Now you can make things.
You just litter in here, okay? This is the weirdest combo ever.
Yep.
It's an overpowering blend of cheap perfume, plant life, and ethanol.
And now we have to drink this, so we are just as drunk as he is. How the fuck do we solve
Yes.
that afterwards?
Like, well, we haven't gone that far.
I don't feel any different. And that's why you're my best friend.
Yes, Arthur. We're all very pleased that you're finally having a good time. But I can't understand a word you're saying. None of us can.
Try this soup. It's a fresh batch.
How's it going?
You again.
Oh, zut! The attorney has returned.
We've only just tidied up. Take your business elsewhere. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we are.
Mr. Masson?
Ah, I see you're enjoying my signature drink. Good man.
So, you finally sobered up.
Well, of course I haven't. Don't you see, we're the same amount of drunk.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
What do you want, my dear boy?
Have you seen a briefcase around here?
Ah, yes. I remember the doctor. In his haste to bring me here, he left his briefcase behind. It's likely been returned to luggage storage. Here, you're welcome to take a look for yourself.
You have key to
Sure, you
storage.
cracked the case, my good
Yes, we have
man.
key to storage now.
You might want to sober up first, though.
You had the keys to the luggage storage?
You think I'd trust those porters to store my luggage correctly? No, if you want a job done properly, I often find the need to do it myself. So I swiped a set of keys when they weren't looking. Is that such a crime?
Yes, it's definitely a crime.
You've never taken something that didn't belong to you?
Okay. I see your point. How'd you end up in this place?
Well, I was served a complimentary drink and felt rude not to take it. Next thing you know, the doctor is whisking me away for my own safety.
This complimentary drink, do you suspect foul play?
Perhaps I was a little demanding with the kitchen staff. You think someone wanted to poison me? Intentionally?
It's possible.
Well, I should be thanking them because this is splendid.
Who invented that drink anyway?
The French.
Really?
No, I have no idea.
I should be going.
So long.
There we go. Now we need to figure out how to sober up.
I had to go get the coffee.
Hey, you're looking a little worse for wear there, pal.
I'm perfectly fine, I assure you.
Here's
Yeah,
a coffee
you get a coffee
on the
for free.
house.
Thanks. I'll just have a sip. Ooh, that's strong.
Oh, it's over.
Ooh. Oh, that coffee did the trick, but Oh, my head is killing me. I hope I didn't embarrass myself.
I wonder if there was like a separate route where you just got the coffee straight up and gave it to him.
I'm afraid the Royce Express...
But to have I'm Ted.
Mr. Masson thought I might find the medical briefcase in here.
It's a suspicious hole.
This could be the medical briefcase I'm looking for. Aha!
Why is it in his hands?
I'll hang on to this for now.
Able to carry
I don't
everything
think the
he's been
doctor will
carrying
let...
so far.
Looks like it's locked, though. I'll need to find some way to open it.
A hole in the fence.
They're all They're all I wonder what's inside. I wonder what... That doesn't... Nope. Nah. Nope. Nope. Nah. It's Dr. Hirsch's... Locked tight. I don't think I'm getting through there.
Maybe we can do it this way.
That doesn't work.
Okay.
Nah. Nah. Nah.
Eh.
I wonder what...
Okay, let's go to the kitchen.
It's no use. It's locked. Couldn't find a spare set of keys?
What's going on?
Nothing. Nobody has seen Herman since he vanished. We are very concerned for his well-being. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're going to check his room.
How's the...
Not now.
How's the...
Not now. You just
They wouldn't
want to have a
appreciate that.
chat, Herman. Can't hide in there forever, detective.
You again?
Oh,
just what?
Do you think I could heat up this napkin?
Quoi? You want to cook a napkin?
I think there's a hidden message in here.
He's gone mad.
Not now, attorney. We're in no mood to entertain your wild ideas.
Are you sure everything is okay?
We have everything under control.
That's the mouse.
All right, attorney. We may have a little rodent problem.
I've never seen a thief like it.
This is no ordinary rodent. This foul creature must have received formal training.
Your mouse is a master thief?
Oui, pretty much anything it gets its grubby paws on.
Admit it, Francois. We can't go on like this. We need professional help.
I can't work under these conditions.
Yes, I suppose you are right. Attorney, I propose a trade.
I'm listening.
You catch that creature for us, and we'll let you cook your little napkin.
Him?
What would you have me do, Antoine? First that dreadful inspection, and now a rodent running amok in our kitchen. If word of this gets out, we'll be fired by sunrise. Then what will you and your precious grill do then, hmm?
What do you say, attorney?
I'm sure I could figure something out. How hard could it be?
It won't be so simple. That little thief is a professional. We've heard it scratching in the pantry. I'd start your hunt there.
I won't let you down.
Merci, attorney.
The rat is in the soup.
Something smells.
No!
Don't do it!
Oh, get away from...
Okay, okay. You probably...
I don't...
You This is tough.
Oh, my...
Hello?
Oui?
Any tip?
It won't be... We tried to plug them all up, but there's too many.
Any chance of a tour of the kitchen?
A tour? The timing...
Oh.
You come closer.
You should tell me all about Fiammetta.
You really want to know? Oh, no, I'm not sure that you can handle it.
I can handle it. Give me the full spiel on Fiammetta.
Okay, well,
you're gonna
you asked for it. Allow
Fiammetta.
me to introduce you to Fiammetta, referred to by her manufacturers as the Easy Chef 500. She comes forged in cast iron steel. Fiammetta has not one, but two baking ovens. A broiler drawer that's ideal for browning the tops of casseroles, caramelizing your meats, or even roasting your vegetables. But that's not all.
It's not?
We are not talking your standard dual cooktop burners. We are not even talking 4.
It has 2 ovens,
Fiammetta
one of which is a broiler drawer.
6 cooktop burners, an upper warming compartment that keeps optimum temperatures for your soups and sauces, and, if that wasn't enough, a lower storage drawer
this sounds
for your
like a fun kitchen
additional
appliance,
kitchenware.
Wow. I assume you've heard
Okay,
about
so it looks
Lady
like we need to
Unterwald.
plug up all the holes we keep seeing.
Attorney, c'est une tragédie. It's terrible. We even had to throw away perfectly good ingredients to fit her in the pantry.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Don't go snooping around in the freezer, or you'll give yourself a scare.
Are you saying Lady Unterwald is stored in your freezer?
Lady Unterwald needs to be on ice until the authorities can reach us. There was no other alternative, attorney.
I don't think Lady Unterwald would have approved of your storage methods.
Would you prefer Lady Unterwald to lay where she fell, in front of our paying passengers? When you consider the alternative, this is a more dignified resting place, no?
I suppose so. I should get back to...
Good luck.
Hello?
Hello again.
Did you say you had an inspection earlier?
The health department sent a puny little drone to inspect our premises. If there's anything I detest more than rodents, it's health inspectors. Strutting about as if they rule the roost. They are the real pests.
You mentioned the mouse only steals valuables.
Indeed. We're down to our last cheese knife. It's also found a way into our pantry. There must be tunnels everywhere.
Tell me more about your rodent problem.
That creature is no ordinary rodent. It's pure evil.
It's out there, watching us, plotting its next attack.
Calm down, Remy. Our attorney is on the case.
Any advice on...
I tried to trap it in an enclosed space. It won't be so simple, though. That little thief is a professional.
I should get back to finding that mouse.
Good luck, attorney.
I think we have to rig the trap either in the storage section or in our own room because we have a hole in our room.
Hello? Don't sneak
Yeah,
up
it
on
looks
me
like
like that.
I think the strategy is to plug up the holes.
Yeah, you have to plug up all the holes, make it go to either storage or our room and like trap it there.
What's making you so jittery?
That creature is out there.
Have we engaged with the pantry yet?
Plotting its next attack.
No, I want to talk to
The
them.
mere thought of it makes my skin crawl.
I'll bet that mouse is just as scared of you as you are of it.
Please don't say that word. You're making me itch.
Any advice for capturing that mouse?
Don't try to touch it with your bare hands. They can be extremely vicious.
Beware of the bite. Got it.
Oh, you just I'm feeling nauseous.
Tell me, what's your role in the kitchen?
As the entremetier, it's my job to prepare the entrees. Between you and me, I think I was only hired to help Francois with his palate problem.
There's a problem with the head chef's palate?
Oui, I'm afraid his taste is as dull as dishwater. Don't speak a word of this to anyone. I'm afraid he's quite sensitive about it.
You taste all the food before it leaves the kitchen?
I'm supposed to, but how can I taste anything with that rodent running around? Oh, I can't be expected to work under these conditions.
I'd better get back to it.
Please hurry. I can't take much more of this.
No, it's an exterior carriage. Okay, so presumably she's in here.
What's this doing here?
Probably in that big white bit in the middle.
Yeah, that's a cane, isn't it?
A cane? Where?
He just...
Oh, that.
I'd like to think Lady Unterwald would want me to have this.
Be hard to work up.
It's a huge sack of... There's a tent. It's a big wheel of Parmesan. Can't catch a mouse without cheese. I'll bet you could put a lot of meat in there. It seems like we're well stocked on pickles. Those are... I don't think that would be a good idea. They won't mind if I borrow these.
Okay, we need to go plug holes up.
Yep.
Oh, here's a hole already.
If I seal up these burrows, I'd have a better chance of catching the mouse.
How do we seal them up?
Oh, wax. Yeah, that works.
That doesn't work.
No. I say eat the cheese.
But then he'll eat the cheese, so...
This pocket cheese should be useful, and not just for snacking purposes.
Fried rabbits.
I'll just break a small piece off. No dice. Maybe it's on a diet?
I don't think that's fun.
That doesn't work.
We need to find something to plug it with.
That doesn't work.
Oh, like the wooden chips, maybe?
Work.
It's no use. It's locked. Couldn't find a...
These are all...
Doesn't look like we can take them.
Can you take ball bearings? Plural?
No. There's not one in here.
Thank you for this call.
What do you need?
I need a... How do I capture that thieving mouse?
How does that mouse move around the train? Maybe you can limit its movements.
We know that bit.
I need another hint about catching that mouse.
Well, there's a fair number of holes for that mouse to slip through. You need to find a way to narrow those down.
I need another hint about catching that mouse.
You need to block off any escape routes. Do you have anything that can plug a hole?
I need another hint about
trying to
catching
figure
that
out.
mouse.
You need to block off any escape routes. Do you have anything that can plug a hole?
Oh my god, is it that Reed Walker thing?
That's enough hints for now.
Oh, yeah, probably.
So let's go in here and try it here.
You just want to...
Where's the Reed Walker gadget? No!
Hey, the cork fits perfectly. I should cork up any mouse holes
There
I
we
find.
go.
There's bound to be
It
more.
is the recorker thing.
It is a recorker. It's like, it's not bad. Double duty for inventory items. Not bad.
Come
Then
on out, detective.
If we're going to do that,
It has
then I
to be
guess
in there.
we catch it in the storage room because that is the gap that's too big, right? Wasn't there a mouse hole here? I thought there was a mouse hole here.
There was a dripping maintenance thing.
Nah.
Yeah.
So there's a mouse hole here then, okay.
Don't want anything getting out of there.
So where is the mouse hole that we've seen?
Is it in Dawn's room?
The other lady also
Try
said,
harder.
the girl that was here, said that there was a mouse.
Okay, try knocking. Maybe she'll let you in.
No, because she's talking at the...
It has to be in there.
Hello?
There.
There's a storage room, but are there other areas?
Anyone Lady Unterwald's room?
Can't see any in the casino area. Can't see any here. Oh. The artist is sitting here.
Hello again?
Not now, monsieur. Can't you see I'm with my latest muse?
Oh, Pierre, you do know how to flatter me.
Okay, I don't see a mouse hole here.
How can I help, Arthur?
That's all for now, Doc.
Very well.
True. Was there one in the secret society section?
Yeah, I have to go check. Yep.
I think that was the
There we go.
last one.
Okay.
Now we can go to storage room.
So now we have to go in here and work out how we're going to catch this mouse.
Cheese?
The cheese, yes. But I think we need to use this.
You can withstand... Nah. 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 That was quick.
Mouse.
Okay, so we've got mousey.
Sorry, little buddy, but your crime spree is over. There's bound to be some stolen property in the borough.
Keys.
Well, that solves where Herman's keys went. I should hang on to these, or he'll probably think that I stole them. Gentlemen, I have captured your thief.
It's not possible.
Oh,
chapeau! Our nightmare is over.
La cuisine is now open for business, avocat.
Feel free to look around.
Take anything you need, mon ami.
I hope I'm right about this. Wait, I see something.
306. Okay.
306. What could that mean? The heat revealed the number. These must be Herman's keys. Room 304.
Give the mouse a name.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, now.
Can't hide in there forever, detective.
Just hand over the
It's
key?
no use. It's locked.
How's the...
He's over.
Not now, Arthur. We're trying to concentrate.
Hello? I guess nobody's there. It's room 306. Room 306. I'll slide the note underneath the door.
It won't budge.
There you go.
April, are you there?
Diana, what took you so long? I was starting to worry.
April, I've made contact with the informant. I'm afraid we've hit a bit of a snag. Lady Unterwald was murdered. Not only that, our informant isn't as sharp as our intelligence had me believe.
Murdered? Diana, you need to get out of there.
Not yet. You know I need to do this.
Diana, it's your first mission in the field. Please, you aren't equipped to face a killer.
I can still salvage this mission. I have to go. I'll keep you updated.
Diana, abort. Abort the mission.
I think we'll still notice the wiring.
Yep.
So, you finally made it. I was beginning to doubt your abilities.
You didn't make it easy. Were you talking to someone in here?
No, and that's none of your concern.
Well, what can you tell me?
You're right. A proper introduction is in order. Diana Osterhagen, Inland Revenue Secret Service. I'm a field operative, working under the British government.
Inland Revenue.
The Inland Revenue has a secret service branch?
Tax department.
I've never heard of them.
That's the point, Arthur.
I'm
We've
sure
suspected
they
the
actually
Unterwald
do
estate
exist.
has been concealing financial,
financial
crimes for some time. But we weren't
ATO
able to pin them
spy
down.
craft. This is what
There
the
was
ATO
always
should
an
be advertising
obstruction.
for.
Someone with their thumb on the scale.
Not just a thumb, but maybe a hand.
We had nothing to go on. Not until an informant made contact with the promise of information.
And you think I'm that informant?
The informant would be wearing a blue suit with a red rosette.
Oh!
Are you suggesting that doesn't match your description?
Lady Osterwald.
Of course!
Set that up.
Lady Unterwald must have orchestrated this whole thing!
What's that?
Nothing. I was just thinking out loud.
So, what have you got? Do you have evidence of financial misconduct?
Yes, we do.
We're being blackmailed.
This isn't about Lady Unterwald's murder?
Lady Unterwald's death was unexpected. However, I have to stay on mission.
Did you know the treasurer was cooking the books? I found Bergman's ledger hidden in a drawer.
Is that so? Let me have a look. If Bergman was really falsifying these records, this could be exactly the evidence we've been looking for. Maybe I heard you wrong, Arthur. You're sharper than you look.
Thank you?
Leave this with me.
I have evidence the treasurer was being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? By whom?
A mobster by the name of Donnie Donato.
You're just giving her all the evidence
Interesting.
as well.
Let's give it a listen.
Yep. You haven't even verified her thing.
That's enough, Tony. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet.
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
We'll need to confirm the authenticity of the recording, but this is strong evidence. Leave this with me.
I found a hidden safe in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
A hidden safe? What was inside?
I'm not sure. I haven't been able to open it.
We should find a way to open it. It could contain evidence. Good work, Arthur.
Hello, Arcade
I knew
Outbreak
this
Gal.
wouldn't be a
Thanks for
wasted
the
trip.
follow.
Hey, thanks for the follow. So nice of you to drop by.
See if you can find out any more information.
And now we see all the wires.
I'll continue to monitor the situation from here.
It's a confusing mix of knobs and dials.
Maybe to you, Arthur. Please don't touch that, Arthur. It's sensitive.
Does this wire recorder have playback functionality?
It does indeed.
Does this wire...
Documents support claims of ATO spy network.
What are these for?
AFR
They're
article
blank
from
reels for the wire
2001.
recorder.
Mind if I take one?
Sure. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
I don't
Listen to
understand.
this.
What is...
That's classified.
Ah.
That's not...
New allegations surfaced on Friday
These
that the Australian
low-hanging wires
Taxation
are
Office
trip
operates a
hazard, you know.
network of informants
So
amongst
I'd be
tax
careful
advisors,
if I was you.
contradicting denials of such practices by the Commissioner of Taxation, Mr. Michael Carmody. At a Senate hearing on Thursday, Mr. Carmody described as fanciful claims made by senior tax advisor Mr. Chris Batten that the ATO has a network of informers who receive tax benefits in return for information. We do not and will not operate that way, Mr. Carmody said. But ATO documents are obtained under Freedom of Information and made public on Friday appeared to confirm claims of an officially sponsored informant network.
Maybe they don't get tax benefits, maybe they get something else.
We need to get that... Keep your guard up. I'll monitor the situation.
Everybody just wants to like sit back. Okay, so we have done the Diana thing. We now need to get back to
Wire reel.
Yeah.
Hey, it fits.
Do we ask her? Let's ask
Figure
her.
out a way to open the suitcase.
Yeah.
What do you think of this?
No thanks.
So she's not going to be interested until we can open it. We've got Herman's keys, but we can't open his door if the twins are still there.
Well, have they left? Or they're still there?
No, they're still here.
It won't budge! Try harder!
I think the puzzle now is to open the briefcase.
Thank you for calling the right. This call may be.
What do you need?
Here, Arcade Outbreak
need a
Gal, that's a
hint.
fun name.
I need help opening this briefcase.
I doubt you managed to unlock it. Some brute force might be the better option.
Brute force.
How do I...
Herman's room?
But yeah, we have the keys. We need to get rid
That's
of the
enough hints for now.
force. Means that you have to whack the suitcase open.
Hello?
Hello again. How can I help?
I should be leaving now.
All right.
This led to... I suppose... Hello again?
What is it you want?
Did you lose track of your hearing horn?
Why? What do you know about its disappearance, boy?
Sorry, I didn't see anything.
What kind of person would deprive a helpless old lady of her hearing aid?
Maybe they just really need... Do those
Their only last...
It,
Oh, you should have... Of course.
I should get going.
Oh!
Okay.
I think,
now
yeah, I
see.
think we're thinking the same thing. I think we're thinking the same thing.
Yeah. We're thinking the same
twin.
thing. We're thinking the same thing. We're thinking, I'm running.
We were both like, oh! The brainwave at the same time.
Okay. Come here.
Just want to have a chat, Herman. Can't hide in there forever, detective.
Say, do either of you know anyone who could open this briefcase?
I'll give it a shot.
Let me try first.
No, I'm going first.
He clearly asked me. I'm the best person for the job.
The second best person for the job?
You won't be saying that when I open it.
Because I'd have already opened it.
But
it's mine!
So competitive about opening bag.
Mine! Mine!
Well, now look what you did.
It wasn't me.
Was too.
I think my work here is done. These medical records show Lady Unterwald's date of birth. I'd have never guessed.
Okay, well, let's get rid of the traits, but we have information now.
Is that Lady Unterwald's date of birth? She certainly had a good run.
60635.
35?
Yeah.
It's no use.
Grandma.
It's locked. Couldn't find a spare set of keys?
Oh, we are dumb. We are so dumb.
Recording. Now we can open the safe.
I now have a voice recording of Lady Unterwald.
I can open the safe.
Safe be open. Do we have other stuff in here? It's just medical records, right? So, read the doctor. I don't know where his tools went. What was it? 061? 0606, and you think that's 35?
Think so, yeah.
Yep.
That's it! Just one more locking mechanism to get through. Let's see if the lock responds to Lady Unterwald's voice recording.
Thank you for calling the Royce Express onboard service. This call may be recorded for training purposes.
It worked! I think that did it.
Stand back, Arthur. What is all this paperwork?
This is one of Lady Unterwald's wills, all right.
Another will?
Wait, there's another
Dad
one.
had kept every copy of the will
another.
that has ever existed.
Oh dear. There are hundreds of wills here.
That's
Every
what my dad
alteration
kept
Lady
every
Unterwald ever
amendment.
made. These could go back years. Somebody would have to go through all this paperwork to check.
My goodness.
Favorite thing, isn't it?
Finally, some bureaucracy.
Yeah.
$62,015? 62,016?
So, did you find what you were looking for?
Not exactly. I'll still need to locate the lost will, but I should be able to compare it against these revisions. How's the espionage going? The safe didn't contain any financial records, if that's why you're here.
No, that's not the reason I came. Listen, I recorded a suspicious phone call shortly after the death of Lady Unterwald.
What kind of phone call?
Here, you can play it on your recorder.
Please, I just need more time.
We had an agreement, Herman. I don't want to have to call off our deal.
It's not my fault.
You'll just have to figure it out. We believe in you.
I have to go. It's not safe here.
That's Herman. He sounded terrified. Do you think he's wrapped up in Lady Unterwald's death?
I can't say for sure, but I think it's time we found out.
Can somebody close this window? Okay, so nodding.
That's the will.
Herman's belongings are still here. It doesn't look like he fled. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a clue.
Aha! I've got you this time! No, don't you dare! It's Lady Unterwald's will. It must have traveled down the carriages. It's so close.
Kane.
Nah. The cane would give me the Nope. All right, here goes nothing.
Hey, we did it!
I got it!
Now close the window.
Well done, Arthur.
Where there's a...
Hello? Is that you, Detective?
Hey, you're not... What are you doing?
We could ask you the same question.
We were looking for the detective. Wait, what's that you're holding?
Oh, this is just a piece of paper. All very inconsequential.
You found them. We can do the reading now.
I don't think that's a good idea.
We should get
there's still...
Oh, we...
Well, Arthur? What does it say?
I'm not sure I should...
Oh, get on with it.
All right. It reads as follows. I, Lady Unterwald, being of sound mind and legal capacity, leave my entire estate to... Arthur Ackerman.
What? You poisonous goat!
Oh my god, that's why he's
turned her
being
against us.
arrested.
We were right to distrust you. Hand over that will.
Surprise to you.
Hey, that's your hearing horn.
It's all starting to make sense now.
What is it, Mother?
Arthur clearly manipulated my dear sister's living will in his own favor.
No!
Then murdered her to claim the estate for himself.
It's not what it looks like.
Oh dear.
Seize him!
And that's why we got arrested.
Oh my good lord, this is so complicated. So, I just want to double check it's midnight.
I assure you, detectives, these restraints are unnecessary.
Herman Merman, as I live and breathe.
I hope you don't mind me saying, but we're big fans of your work. Isn't that right, Bailey?
Oh, I mean, yes, I could hardly contain my excitement.
We were thinking, maybe you could help us out, Herman.
Well, I'm always happy to assist a fan.
Maybe you could tell us what happened on the Royce Express.
You want to know
Did he
about
break his
the
arm?
Royce Express?
We wanted to give you the opportunity to set the record straight.
What do you say?
Okay, so my question now is like, I think we have to play as each of them, right? So we played as Arthur. Now we have to play as Herman, and then I think at the end we might have to play as Diana.
Probably.
Right. So I guess the question now is like, do we stop here?
I think here's a good point to stop, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I think I'll have to go through this little bit.
You know, is that why my...
It's okay. Can you tell...
I believe it all It was going...
Thank you, Herman. What an interesting pitch.
And what Herman Merman...
And we just think it's so...
Especially considering the current landscape.
Thank you! But what do you mean?
Well, there's no easy way to say this.
The data indicates a sharp decline in your particular brand of fiction.
We've also run into some problems with your branding deals.
Surely not the Herman Merman dolls! You assured me they'd be a hit!
I'm afraid so, Herman.
We can't even give these away.
Stop that! I don't like it! Well, what do you suggest we do?
Not to worry. We're already prototyping an exciting line of Dirk Chiselton products.
Also known as Clive.
Stop that! I don't like it!
Ahem. This is just a prototype, of course.
Very much still in the early development phase.
So that's it then. I've been replaced?
No! Nobody said you're being replaced, Herman.
We're simply... how do we say this?
Exploring new avenues.
Yes, that's it.
I do feel you're making a big mistake here. Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden is a gold mine.
I'm afraid it's ultimately out of our hands, Herman. But if you feel strongly about this idea, we could always petition the board.
Board?
The board.
Pitch to me, if you dare. Behold, I alone control the means of production.
Go ahead, Herman.
Just place your manuscript into the slot, and
Oh
we'll
my
give
God.
the old algorithm a spin.
Fucking ChatGPT.
Determining market value. Unappealing protagonist. Margins below threshold. Unsatisfactory target demographic. Manuscript denied.
Ah, well, there you have it.
We all really enjoyed your pitch, but the board doesn't seem to agree.
If you have anything else to pitch, we'd be glad to hear it, though.
Don't quit your day job.
Wait, you want me to
What?
pitch
What was that?
something else?
Don't quit your day job.
You're a valued client, Herman. Just let us know when you're ready.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah, man. I'm assuming actual publishing does not work like this, but may now soon because of AI.
Could do, who knows? Okay, so yeah, that is where we're going to stop. See, I think we do have to play as all three. But oh my god, okay.
Wow.
Thank you to Arcade Outbreak Gal. Okay, Outbreak Gal. Yeah. Arcade Outbreak Gal for like joining us and following. That was so lovely of you. We will be playing the next part of this next Saturday.
Assuming stuff doesn't get in the way.
Yes, assuming life does not get in the way. Potentially life could get in the way. I want to flag that as well because I may have to travel overseas really quickly.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're following me on TikTok, you will know. If you're, I will try and update people as best as I can. But thanks for joining us and thanks for joining the stream today. Oh, it's exciting. I'm glad we get to play something that is a little bit different from Ace Attorney, though. The blue suit. The blue suit, oh my god. Yeah. But
yeah, this is just basically we play games with the protags or blue
suits. Maybe. But yeah, thanks Tiara for streaming with me. I'm very excited. I really enjoy this game in the sense of it's like a point and click old school adventure game. I like that we are using things in the inventory multiple times. That's nice. And it is like a bit weird, like, you know, things like the ear trumpet and there's an element like where like people do disgusting things, and if you play the Leisure Suit Larry series like that, it is especially disgusting. And the nicking things and having the massive big ever expanding inventory. Somehow you're carrying all this stuff around with you. So I was really enjoying that part. But like I was serious. I don't know if like while watching you were like not sure if I was enjoying it, but like I was serious because it's like I'm trying to puzzle this out. But it's not that bad. I'm glad we didn't like actually use that many hints. Yeah. And I'm excited now. Now we get to play as Herman Merman. Which is nice, because I was like, what else is happening on this train? Oh my god. I don't know, who do you think did it? I think Lady Unterwald has set all this up.
Yeah, I think she set all this up. She set up the informant suit. Yeah, she's like, where's this? And Diana's like, you're an informant, yes?
I think she set...
I think it's like some sort of weird Rube Goldberg contraption situation.
Why?
Well, that Lady Underworld could have set it up, but, you know, make it look like she could have done it herself.
I think like she set something up, and I'm hoping she's alive at the end of it because she's quite a character. But I think she's set it up to flush out like all this stuff that she knows is happening, like the embezzlement or like the weird financial stuff. I just can't believe that.
Also, it's like if the estate lawyer, he should know that he's been given all of this stuff because he's the person who's writing the damn wills.
He's been told initially what the estate consists of, and then all the amendments have been to cut people out, right? So he has not had updates on where the estate is at.
But the update should have gone to him.
I don't think so. When you're making a will,
I'm making my will like right this second, and basically it's a lot of like I filled out a form and then I emailed the lawyer a form. They're the one writing. I'm just like, this is the stuff I want. You like it?
Yeah, no.
Official will that is readable.
Yeah. So like when you first make out a will, you have to tell everybody. I'm just saying later on when you update it, you might be able to give a simple instruction like I want so and so cut out, but not that. Oh, my estate is now worth this much. You need to update that number. But I don't know. Like, it's a game also.
We were dealing with this with Dad's dad, where he had like a fairly extensive like version of a will, Muslim country, different rules. But yeah, everything went through the lawyer. We couldn't just like randomly ask for an update or whatever. He couldn't randomly ask for an update to that. So the lawyer was with us for the last couple of weeks of his life. The lawyer was there almost every day. We kept uncovering, oh, there's this one bank account, this is one other thing, this is one other thing. But we couldn't do anything about it ourselves. Go to the lawyer. That's like, how does it stop?
Yeah.
Just HEPA.
because we have a rule in Sri Lanka, I think, that if it doesn't all go through the will or the probationary, the probation, not the no, what is it called, the estate, going through court. Once the court has like ruled, you can't find, if you find things afterwards that are assets, you can't add them. That's it, they're gone. You can't add them to the estate. So you need to have your estate kind of finalized before you go through the whole thing of
we kept finding stuff, Dad's whole like bank account random stuff that he didn't account for in the will, but the lawyers were able to like say, hey, we're his lawyers.
No, so you can add it before you take the full thing to court, and you go through that and the court makes a decision and rubber stamps it, right? Before the rubber stamping happens, you can find things and add. After the rubber stamping happens, you can't.
Oh, I think we're still finding things super now.
I don't know if you guys have different things, but like in our case, you can't. In the what is it? It's I'm forgetting the word. Is it a probationary thing? Is it probation?
I don't know. Also, this is Malaysia. Like technically, the document's called a heba, not a will, because Muslim inheritance laws work a lot differently. Basically, if we just went like straight on, like you're not even technically meant to have a will per se. What's meant to happen is that all your assets have a very specific line of relatives that they go to. It's meant to go to your son. I'm not even sure where your spouse fits into this system. Like if you go after your son, and then like your brothers, and then like blah 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 blah. Daughters come last. And so obviously my dad, having only had 2 daughters, did not want everyone else to get the money before us, we did. So he made up this heba, which is basically a will in all but name, but it kind of circumvents kind of like Islamic laws around, you know, us getting dregs. But yeah, we just like it wasn't like a huge thing. It was like this is one bank account he started 10 years ago and he forgot about. There's like $3 in it.
Testamentary case. That's what it is.
Just like this swap that he hadn't accounted for, or stuff like that. So it's been just ongoing.
Yeah, so you have to. Yeah, so if you have a testamentary case, that's what it's called. When you have a will and a person dies, and then you have to go through this whole thing in court to get stuff sent through, especially stuff that hasn't been included in the will, but are still assets of that person. So you have to collate everything together for the case and put it forward. Say, here is the will, here are the accounts, here's next of kin on the accounts that are set up, blah 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 blah. Here's also where the will is, so you can say that this was the intention. And then you have to put it all before the court, and they will make the judgment, because the will is easy enough, but if there's stuff outside of the will, then like they have to make the decision. And so after they make the decision of like everything that's come before them, all the assets, if you find another asset after they made that decision of like the testamentary case, then they're just like, okay, no, like you can't add assets afterwards. You can't randomly find a random bank account afterwards. So that was what the case was with my family member. Like there were some people signing saying they didn't want certain assets, so they were signing away any kind of legal claim to certain assets, and then there were people like finding things randomly, and we were like, yeah, the testament case is over, so the court is not gonna rule that. Like if we held ownership of that asset, sure, but because it's gone to a deceased person and we have now fully finished everything that we think that deceased person owns and like distributed that, you can't come again and say, oh, actually they also had ownership or whatever, right? That ownership is reverted back to whoever else is else, you know, it's not us, we don't have it through them, whatever, because they're gone and the court won't accept it. You can't add it. Like someone did turn up and say, oh, there's something, and we were like, no, we don't want it, B, you know, the case is over. There's nothing we can do court-wise. You might as well take it back to the nearest living relative or whatever, or like it goes back to the government or whatever the deal is in that case. I don't know. I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, but that's the case if not everything is set out in the will or in a trust situ or whatever. So yeah, it's a very interesting thing. But like, thank you to everybody for streaming, and we see you next week.